All right. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the After Hours podcast. On today's episode, we have a bunch of awesome dudes, my good friends in Team Drift Snake from New Jersey. These guys are some OGs in the Club Loose community. Also, I think all of them are workers for Club Loose. Yeah, they all have worked at Club Loose before and helped out at the track as well. I've known Josh and Theo for super long. Mark, I just met, but not really. We've met in passing plenty of times, but first time we ever really hung out and got to talk. This was an amazing episode for me. I got to sit down and talk to a bunch of dudes that I pretty much started drifting with, honestly. I mean, we all got into it around the same time, so it was really fun to reminisce and just talk about Club Loose in general. A lot of Club Loose conversations during this episode, which is awesome. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Please give our sponsors a listen. We're gonna hit a couple ads right now, and then we're gonna dive right into it. I almost forgot. We have a giveaway going on the website right now for an Origin Lab body kit. So make sure you check that out on our website. There's gonna be a banner flying by. You can click it for details, but basically the gist of the situation is every $5 spent on our website is one entry to win this body kit. We will be naming the winner February 1st or around there, and the winner will be able to pick any Origin Lab body kit he wants, and we will ship them out. So, like I said, every $5 is an entry, and if you buy any Faction merch, it is double entries. So make sure to check that out on our website, and that is only going on for the month of January. Thanks. This podcast is sponsored by East Coast Drift School. East Coast Drift School is a driving school focused on learning the art of drifting. Conveniently located at the greatest drifting facility in the United States, Raceway Park in Englishtown, New Jersey. Raceway Park currently has 3 tracks, so you will have a few options to choose from when setting up your lessons. Chris Knapp, who is part of the Raceway Park family, will be your teacher as he guides you through car setup and technique. If you are more of a seasoned driver, East Coast Drift School is also the place where you can get some extra seat time. Chris allows private track time with no instructing as well, so that you can get some test and tune runs in before that big event or competition you have coming up. Instead of spending the night dodging the police with your boys, consider signing up with East Coast Drift School the next time they release their schedule. Chris releases the schedule on the 16th of every month through Instagram. Make sure to check them out, give them a follow, and shoot over a direct message when you are ready to set up a date. You can find them on Instagram at East Coast Drift School. Chase Bays has been a household name in our industry for over 15 years, supplying us with tons of fluid power products such as power steering cooler kits, oil catch cans, engine oil coolers, hydraulic handbrake kits, and of course, their dual piston brake booster delete kits, which fit a wide variety of vehicles. The core values of Chase Bays is function, simplicity, quality, and aesthetic. All of their products are user-friendly and easy to install, while of course looking the part. The quality of their products has only increased over the years, and now with Front Street Drift Club being a sponsored team of Chase Bays, you can guarantee the products are stress tested as well. I'm currently digging their compact intercooler sprayer reservoir kit. This kit includes a pump and pigtail to wire it up to any switch you want. I've been a big fan of sleek looking OEM style intercooler sprayers ever since Subaru had one on the STI, and this kit provides you with what you need to get started. If you need any more info on any of their products, make sure to take a look at their product descriptions. They have some of the most detailed descriptions I've read with tons of information. You can check out Chase Bays products and place your orders directly on our website at FactionMotorsports.com, and make sure to use the coupon code chasebaysafterhours with no spaces to save on checkout. This podcast is also sponsored by Automotive Specialty Wraps. Automotive Specialty Wraps is a company specializing in paint protection film, vehicle wraps, ceramic coatings, and window tinting located in Fair Lawn, New Jersey. Owned and operated by car enthusiasts and drifters, their technicians have over 10 years of experience in the industry. Ceramic coating is one of their specialties and is the service they offer that caught my eye first. In the 60s, NASA and the US military formulated a ceramic coating to be used on spacecraft and planes. This coating would be able to protect them from harsh conditions. Following that, in the early 2000s, ceramic coatings were revamped to be used in the automotive industry. These coatings give your car's paint extra protection while also making it shine. Wax only lasts for a couple of weeks at most, but ceramic coatings last for a year or longer. They perform a full 2-stage polish to the car beforehand to make sure the vehicle is in perfect condition before applying the coating. This service can also be applied to wheels, which would be the best thing you can do to a new set of wheels you just picked up, if you are looking to protect them for years to come. As mentioned, they also offer window tinting and paint protection film installations. Now, everyone knows what window tinting is, but these guys offer carbon or ceramic tinting depending on your needs. Paint protection film, or PPF, is a great idea for those new vehicle owners that want to protect their paint before it gets chipped up driving down the highway. I always suggest having at least the front end done in PPF, like the front bumper, fenders, and hood. ASW is now offering mobile detailing, and this is no basic car wash. It's more of a 2-hour spa session for your car using special soaps designed to extract toxins out of your paint. And the best part is they will come to your house, job, or even to our shop when your car is being serviced to get the wash done. From protecting your tow rig's exterior to full livery installations on your drift car, they have you covered. You can contact them at automotivespecialtywraps.com and make sure to mention our podcast. They are currently offering 10% off mobile washes and tinting services for our listeners. Limitless Auto Fab is a fabrication shop and retailer located in Illinois. They produce bash bars and catch cans for a bunch of popular models in the drifting community. We started selling their products earlier this year and have heard nothing but great things since. Limitless bash bars are honestly the industry standard right now. Fabricated from 1.5-inch mild steel tubes, these bars are designed to take the impact of light collisions in order to avoid or minimize damage to your body or frame. My favorite part about these bash bars is that they are designed in a way that helps hold most aftermarket bumpers up at the correct height. Unlike a lot of other aftermarket bars that require you to either weld additional brackets on or install those big foam rubber pieces to raise the bumpers up to avoid bumper sag. This is a huge pet peeve of mine when installing bash bars at the shop, so I'm really glad about this feature. Gone are the days of trying to keep your rusty rear factory crash bar because you are worried about bumper fitment issues with an aftermarket one. Their bars also come with jacking points and optional license plate brackets, so everything you need is right there from the start. Limitless Auto also sells catch cans for a handful of specific models. These cans are built in-house and chassis specific. We have used these cans before in the shop with no issues, and they look great as well. The guys over at Limitless are on social media as well at limitless_auto_fab. So please make sure to check out their Instagram and give them a follow. They post photos of all the drift cars using their products, from Front Street Drift Club to Animal Style. If you are in the market for a bash bar or catch can, make sure to check out their full product lineup on our website, FactionMotorsports.com. This podcast is brought to you by Faction Motorsports. We are an automotive performance shop located in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Our shop is easy to get to from Route 17, 3, and 21. We are also only 15 minutes away from New York City. Faction Motorsports provides services that include but are not limited to performance part installations, suspension overhauls, general maintenance, engine installations, tire mounting and balancing, and custom four-wheel alignments with our in-house Hunter alignment machine. We also stock a range of performance products in-house. From AN fittings and gaskets to complete body kits, we try to stock as many parts as we can to provide quick shipping times for our website customers and same-day pickup for locals. Make sure to shoot us an email if you are looking to set up an appointment or if you are looking for a part that is not up on our website. Our email is sales@factionmotorsports.com. We are also on Instagram at Faction Motorsports.
Oh, great.
How do I look?
You're not in it.
I'm not in it, right?
There he is. There he is.
Gang.
Zoom in on Mark.
Gang. Yo, you got
The whole time.
What camera? What camera?
Looking fire. That one.
Top left?
Top left.
Yeah. It's a mean mugget.
What up, what up, what up? We here, we out here.
Josh, you're just-
All right, let's start it so
I'll
fucking
last
Theo can
longer.
roast me. Let's go. Fucking whack.
Dude, Theo is literally foaming, ready to.
I know.
So, Frankie, are you done with your car?
You know where your car is?
Oh, yeah. All right, well, welcome everybody to the
That's awkward.
That shit.
Do it again?
Welcome
There you
every. Are we good now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, welcome everybody to the Faction After Hours podcast. I want to do this really quick because we got some good guests in here. We were talking, and Frankie's mad, and Teddy's mad, and everybody on this side of the table.
Teddy's
always
always
mad. But we're here to bring you another episode. We got Drift Snake on the pod. Come on, let me hear it.
What a stupid name.
That's not a stupid name.
What?
No,
Oh, good.
that's
I'm
good.
glad you like it.
Yeah, I like it.
How do you? You're gonna start off with
Yeah.
saying you don't like the name. That's like the cool. It's like the one I remember the most.
Really?
At Clubhouse. When you hear that,
It
it's
worked
like,
out.
How many
Okay.
Guess we can't change it.
You get a dirt bike, you could be a dirt snake.
I like that.
One letter off would be fucking sick.
Who made the name? It
What?
was you. It was you.
No.
He made dirt snake too. We were just messing around.
It was like an agreement. We talked about it on my first pod, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forget that shit.
Yeah. Our buddy that passed away, he was Jake the Drift Snake.
Oh,
it's
okay,
Drift
now I
Snake,
remember.
yep.
Now you
Yeah.
sound like a piece of shit, Frank.
Hey, people
Must
die.
not have
I
been
can't-
important.
Yeah, it is
Wow,
what it is.
Jesus Christ.
Nobody really knows.
all good.
So it's fine.
That's
No, yeah, nobody knows. So
For
it's
those
fine.
of you listening as well, it's Josh, Mark, and Teddy, or Theo. Sorry, but nobody got their names.
Teddy, Theo.
didn't
It doesn't. You
We
prefer
should,
one or the
we
other?
should change it to Teddy.
You have a lot
Teddy.
of good ideas, Josh.
Thick Teddy.
Yeah, no, I don't.
So, but I don't know. I think Drift Snake's good.
Good.
But why did he name it that?
Because he
No.
was rad. I don't know.
He was Jake the Drift Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow I
Because
don't
it
really.
rhymes.
I don't even know how
Did he have snakes?
Jake the Drift Snake even came out.
No, he was a
Me
rad
neither.
dude.
It's
though.
just like I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
he
sounds
was
like a
rad.
bad
I mean,
name.
He was rad.
Yeah, he was my best friend growing up, and he's the one that got me into drifting. I wouldn't say I would have any idea what it is without him. Like we grew up trying to make go-karts drift,
Yeah.
like in the mud, behind our parents' house.
So it was both of you that kind of started.
Yeah,
this.
and then he got into driving, or could drive, got into drifting, and just like we have some back roads by us, and like on his way to work at 17 was doing shift locks in the rain
Wow.
downhill, like no handbrake.
And like an FCR. Except
There is a
Really?
there's a killer video of him drifting uphill up Point Mountain, which is like a little hill by us.
Super steep, blind turns,
one-handed
super
in the
steep.
rain
Yeah.
in NAFC.
What the fuck?
Awesome. Yeah.
What year was this
before we were
around?
going to the track?
2010.
11,
Oh.
yeah, 10,
10,
11.
11.
So we started at the same time
That was a
about.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
So damn, that's cool.
I didn't know what it was. So Jake was like, I met him through our whole friend group.
Yeah.
That's how I met Theo too. And he like they started coming around a lot, and I didn't even really know what drifting was. Like I knew it, but like I was just like in a F-150 doing burnouts in parking lots.
I thought
thinking
drifting.
hell
I thought
yeah.
drifting was
You know?
stupid.
That kid, that's
Yeah.
what I think a normal kid who's into cars would be doing. Like anything you were driving at that time is probably gonna.
Yeah,
be
but once you
something.
realize like, oh my god, this is like something you could do, then it blew up, and it was a problem at that point. But I was still into like Hondas and stuff then, so I was like not
Yeah,
even.
we were
When I-
talking about Honda.
Yeah.
When I was like 14, I let all the air out of the back tire of my bicycle, and I was trying to do donuts in my driveway. Yeah. So stupid.
Explain.
I feel like that's the opposite of what you want to do.
Yeah, why wouldn't
No,
you
because the
air-
tire would like fold over, and then the bike would like.
He would just like he would like floppy rim it, you know?
Yeah,
This
exactly.
old flopper.
Before I had a license or knew how to drive or had a car.
So you kind of started the drift team with your buddy, and then they were around. You guys were all around.
It kind of developed after he passed.
Oh,
And
okay.
then basically, I wanted to drive. Like him and I did a parking lot event Wednesday night in August of 2012.
Okay.
And then,
It was like 17.
I probably was there.
yeah, and then I think the year after he passed, and I think I blew the motor in my Miata. And then it took me a while to drive again. Then
Okay.
throughout that time, Josh was into like not autocrossing, track days at
It was
E-Town.
track days at E-Town.
Track
yeah.
days at E-Town.
It was practically
and,
autocross.
and him and another friend had an S2000. They were doing that. And then I don't know why, but
I got kicked. Well, not kicked out. I got in trouble for sliding. Like, and I was not drifting, but like I was oversteering corners, and the dude's like, "You should calm down a little bit. Like, that's not the racing line."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "This is stupid." And Theo's like, "Dude, just weld your diff and go drifting." So we welded the diff, and then we would take it out like locally in the rain.
I remember when the diff went in and we took it out for the first time, and the typical back the car out and
Yeah.
you're like, what? The? I'm like, dude, it's fine. This
Wait,
is
what
normal.
car was this?
Is
This is
E46?
the E46.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
this is fine. This is normal. He's like, ugh. And I'm like, no, you're good.
He's like, oh my
And
god, I
then,
fucked this whole car up.
Dude, it
I just
drove
remember,
bad.
he just like pulled out of his development and was doing the regular roads. He's like, dude, it feels like shit. And I'm like, so then we get to a development, and I was like, all right, let the clutch out.
Yeah.
You know, do the first like 1, 2, and he's like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Yep.
How fast was it before you completely changed your mind and you just love drifting?
After like the first real event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like when you weld a diff in a car and now it pushes,
Yeah.
like it feels like it doesn't want to turn
yeah.
in or anything. I was like, this car sucks now. There's no way.
Yeah.
And
There's no way
like,
to drive it. Like,
when I first like got a slide on backtrack and like controlled it, I was like, oh, this is the best shit ever.
Yeah.
You're such an outlaw, dude.
No, dude.
It's like
no, I
you know how
don't.
everybody has their little story, and
You're
then
so
Josh's
tough,
is
bro.
like, I didn't really fit in, so now I'm in a drifting.
It's kind of how your story
Wow,
went.
so cool.
With the whole
track. No, I didn't.
Listen,
Am I
I didn't
wrong?
like.
I wish
didn't
you
like
guys
drifting.
knew
It's not that
Josh.
cool.
He used to have the hat where it was like, remember how you would
You
do
always
this?
say that. I never
He would
broke
break
the
the brim and
brim.
it'd be a perfect triangle. Like,
What are you pitching for the fucking
Dude,
Yankees?
It was
Listen,
probably a
but-
Chevy hat too.
Josh was
Oh,
he was so cool back then, but he was straight 80s, and I was like, yo, this kid's.
Have they ever seen
it's terrible.
the long hair?
photo?
Jack
Oh, I
Johnson?
got it, I got
Do
it.
you have it? Is
Picture
it
with the
accessible
IROC.
somewhere? Where would you find it?
God.
I could find it. It would.
Because Malcolm could pull stuff up. He's got
Oh,
this
yo,
power.
go all the way back on Josh's Instagram.
No,
dude.
I don't think it's on there.
No?
No.
Dude, are we talking like hard enough where you could put the hat in the back pocket? Like
Yeah,
Bruce?
dog. Yeah. Don't
Oh, yeah,
even
you
say
probably
no. Don't even say no, because my memory's not good.
There's
but
no
that's
way,
it, bro.
You are not giving yourself headaches by putting that much pressure right here if you were wearing a conical hat like that.
And Mark always says it. I never broke the brim.
Well, you had it bent so far it broke, and
And it was like a triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
from him-
interesting.
it was a
Probably
red
had-
hat. It was red.
Dude,
Trump hat. Yeah.
no, big Bruce Springsteen. Okay, yeah, I mean,
Chevy
again.
hat. Oh, here I have the picture.
Yes. What picture was it?
You got it.
That one.
Well, that's the picture that I was thinking of. But
Yeah.
he's got it already.
Oh, you got it.
Holy shit.
Let me see. Let me see.
It's not the picture we want, but this is a good picture. That's
No, that's
really,
the picture we want.
That's really
Well, that's
him?
one of them. I have one.
That's
more.
John
Dude, is that
Travolta.
Wait, when
Stacey
did you have
Peralta,
that?
dude?
I think I'm like 15, maybe 16 in that. That was my first car. It was $2,000.
Yo, text me.
You
this.
look like you live in Encino, California.
Yeah, I really like Lords of Dogtown.
Oh, okay.
That's Cali Peralta.
Oh, it's perfect.
I have a buddy in my hometown that calls me Stacey Peralta still.
That's
So you didn't drift that car, right?
No, that's for
No.
burnouts.
So
Okay.
actually, it was like never lit 2 wheels, and I remember he traded it to our buddy for a street bike. And the first day our buddy had it, he did like 100 burnouts, every single one, both wheels,
Yep,
light him up
that-
instantly.
I
It's a
was
Trans
so
Am,
mad.
right? Is it
No,
Trans
it's an
Am?
IROC.
Okay.
It's a Camaro.
Okay.
That was
Same
your
thing
car,
though.
yeah,
That was
it's
my
similar.
car.
Those cars are only good for
Yo,
burnouts.
Mark.
Yeah.
And they're very good at
No,
it.
dude, that thing had every energy suspension bushing, had Coney yellows.
I don't give a
had-
shit. It's only good for burnouts.
It was
I'm
an
just saying, it'd be
awesome car.
sick to smoke cigs down the highway in that.
Dude, you know
That's-
it, man. You
that's
know
like-
it. Yeah.
I'm
That's
thinking
Carl's
like
type of
it
vehicle.
probably has like a tape deck in there. I have a Motley Crue tape. Bam, right in there.
You have a Motley Crue tape? Or you
Yeah.
would get one?
Well, we
Yeah.
would, because we'd be back in the 80s vibing together.
I have two.
Yeah.
I have a Motley Crue tape and I have a Cindy Lauper tape. I don't
sick.
know why I have those two.
That's
Oh,
cool.
you actually have those tapes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if they work. I haven't.
Sorry.
I don't have anything.
You have a tape player?
No.
Sick.
I don't know why I have.
You
them,
should bring
to be
those here. We'll
honest.
get a tape player.
What the fuck are we gonna? I can play it on my phone. We have technology.
it's not as cool, bro.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah,
when,
yeah,
when
Malcolm
people
did
say,
to
"Oh, it
me.
doesn't sound as good as a record," you know?
It doesn't sound as bad as a tape. Like what?
They'll be there someday. I'm gonna be like, yo, wait.
Yeah, what if it does happen one day? Oh, you guys don't have it. Like it's like vinyl, but
I just went to a punk rock flea market, and like everybody's releasing.
damn, that shit
Punk
sounds
rock
sick.
flea
It was, dude.
the
It was
hell is that?
rad. It was. I
Where
had a
at?
good time. It was at the Sherman Theater in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know any PA shit.
Why don't we go to?
I know there was
you would
one
love that.
in
Dude,
Jersey.
go to
that
one. It's
every
sweet,
year, I
dude.
don't
It's
know.
so sweet. It's 100% worth it to go.
Frankie fucking probably goes to those all the time.
What's something you saw there that you wish you bought?
Somebody had. So they bring more than just like punk rock stuff. So there was like a full taxidermist section, and somebody had a deer mount, but they dyed it black. So it was a black deer. I don't know why
that's
that doesn't
cool.
exist in the world, but it was the
deer.
coolest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it was the most punk thing. It was the most punk shit I've ever seen.
That
But,
deer was punk as
Someone
hell.
needs to be commenting, be like, "No, there are black deer."
That sounds
country.
sick.
Yeah, it was super cool. I got a couple pins, like obviously like I got a couple Misfits pins like everybody else, and then, but they also had a finding.
that like
thing.
you
It
don't
really
Yeah,
is.
it is. It's a thing. They
Yeah.
had a Finding Nemo pin that said like remember Squirt from Finding Nemo, turtle,
turtle,
the little
yeah.
turtle, and said, "Dude, we got that for the old lady." She was super hyped.
Hell yeah.
But other than that, like, I got a sweet jet. It's like a bunch of vintage stuff too. Like,
He just went to a vintage
I
motorcycle
just showed them
show.
the.
yeah, we were
Yeah,
went
really
through.
cool.
yeah.
I don't know if we
Sweet,
should
sweet.
open it on the.
And the
thing.
only thing he got was a fucking plant. Tell me
Cat,
about
I
that.
fucking-
Tell
I
me
about
bought that
that.
magazine.
Yeah,
back
the
there.
magazine
Kind of
was
plant
good.
you get?
It was somebody. I was in the little motorcyclepedia museum in Newburgh, and there was, I think it was a shovelhead like jug. like
Oh,
the
that's
head,
cool at least.
And it was like flower pot. I was like, it's not.
Did it
They
have
did-
a,
they
did
just
it
had
have
there
a
and just
flower?
put flower pot?
Just like the head and with like a
Yeah.
fake flowers in it. I'm like, I'll take that. Picked it up, brought it to the counter. The lady's like, the flowers aren't included in it. In my head, I'm like, that's what makes it a flower pot. Otherwise,
Yeah.
this is literally just a useless piece of metal. I'm like, okay, cool. Go to
Sounds like,
this other
there's,
guy.
sounds like there's a market for that.
Go to this other dude. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to buy this flower pot. I have $25. It said 25. He's like, yeah, sure. Cool. Walked out with it as quickly as possible.
It
How
sounds
much-
like
I
that
want-
lady was mad that some biker didn't have to ask his wife for permission to put it on the kitchen counter.
I think it looks cool. It's the heaviest flower pot I've ever had. If it falls off the table, you're fucked, dude. That thing is gonna
Yeah.
hit the ground really hard.
I wonder how much you can get for like a bad SR20 block that's now a flower pot.
I don't think
Yeah, that's a.
how would you turn an SR the head of like a motorcycle?
What? I think you just shoved in the ground and filled the pistons with dirt, the cylinders with dirt.
It would be
That's
more
the
than it would be
worst
more
flower.
than one pot. It would be 4 pots.
Yeah, you could have.
Yeah, just
kinda
do
nice.
little-
You could do like orchids or something. Yeah, different types of orchids. It's like a thing.
We can turn his
He
microphone
said
off.
orchid so sensually into the microphone while looking at me. You're closing your eyes. and
It's because it's the
everything.
only flower he knows. He's like, yeah,
No.
orchids. I saw
I
them.
Name
know
another
other
flower.
flowers,
Name
too.
I
another
saw
flower.
them once.
Name another flower that isn't a sunflower or a rose.
Come on, bro.
No one
my,
else.
my girl's gonna be so mad at me.
You gotta know something, dude.
Sucks to suck. nerd.
Tiger lily.
Oh, okay, all right. You could have just said like tulip or something.
I
I forgot about
I
You like
tulips,
really
dude.
went for that.
I was on the
tulip in my
spot. I got
brain.
nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're on a spot, you forget everything.
I was like, "What are flowers?"
No, when you're on the spot, it's like, yo, play a song. Like, I don't know what song. to
yeah,
play.
name 2 songs. And you're
Yeah.
like,
So you guys have been drifting for a very long time.
that's crazy to say it like that. But all
I'm
right.
sorry. I gotta.
Frankie's been driving longer now.
years that we just
Technically
mentioned
not.
were like 2010.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm only on year. I started in 2014.
That's 10 years, Mark.
Mellow out, dude.
It's 2025.
Mellow out.
Oh,
Mellow out.
shit. It's 2020.
I didn't drive last year, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
10 years.
Same.
Well, I'm just because I'm gonna segue it in because I want to get back to the topic that we were at earlier when
what?
Theo was yelling
Flowers?
at Frankie. We were because
I didn't yell.
it's
I don't know
fair.
why everybody
Sometimes people
says
get
I
tired
yell.
of drifting,
I
and
don't
that's
really
fine.
yell.
You just
But-
have a good voice, dude. Powerful.
But Teddy said, "How can you be
He's throwing it
tired
on
of
you.
it
That's what he's doing.
It's all
if
about
you
me.
don't?"
I'm always
do
the
it.
bad guy.
That's
Oh,
what was
he
said.
did
to
say
you.
We
that.
work on drift cars all day.
I'm gonna read the
Next
text that I
question.
sent to
We-
Frankie the other day.
We.
I sent Frankie the gnarliest text.
Yeah, I don't
when I
really do
get
much of it
aggravated about him not drifting. I said,
I deal with all the motherfuckers.
that would make me want to quit.
Yeah, I'd be sick of it too.
I'm out here in the trenches building a car, and you have a lab. Lock the fuck in.
read my response.
He said, I'm a bit busy. Damn, that
you
kind
gotta
of
get-
sent
you
y'all a
gotta
little
get all-
hard. I didn't think it was funny.
how ridiculous it is. Look at this shit
You gotta get all Heisenberg up in here.
No, I
That's
get it.
what
I
I
get
said.
it.
Come on.
No,
But-
look at my next response. I said, nice.
This is during me trying to find the spring for the fucking garage door.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I couldn't
now
even
I-
get any
now
cars
I
Already
in
in
or
a
out.
bad mood as it is.
Already
Now I
ready
feel
to
horrible.
sell
And I got
everything.
Carl over
Yeah.
here fucking sitting at home beating it.
This
It's like,
guy's
hurry
got
up.
all the time in the world.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm sitting there typing in the group chat going, yeah, fuck you, Frankie. It says, my next
off as
message was nighttime, comma, no hiking, no lunch breaks. I don't know, move something
He wanted me
around,
to stop
bro.
eating.
Sometimes I do.
Don't say anything.
What?
Do you know, I really wish I had more time because I thought of things on the way here when it was too late.
To say.
Yeah, because like you could quit eating. I was going to bring you like a water bottle and a Nature Valley granola bar.
Oh my God, bro.
No, you definitely,
really do
you're,
listen to all the
you're
podcasts.
definitely a podcast listener.
Fuck.
But, dude, and then I said, I'm tired of people telling me Faction is dead.
He said that, not me.
I said that, yeah.
People
say-
don't tell you
No,
that. though.
nobody's
Who tells
ever
you that?
once told you that.
Yeah, I feel like it's
I mean,
What?
just the drifting.
maybe Josh DeLees.
That's
about it.
I don't know. I talked to Josh a lot.
I had a conversation with Josh the other night, and he said, "Look, man, I bust your balls on time, but I get it. Carl, he fucking hates you right now.
He's just trigger happy.
Something like that.
He's just
like,
trigger happy.
yeah.
How long you been driving now? How long you been in the drifting community now?
Yeah, how long you been in it?
The first time I have this tag from 2016.
He's been drifting for a while, but
It was just like one event a year.
How
I never
long
got
have
good
you
at
been
Yeah.
fully submerged?
There
It's
you
the
go.
only thing you care about in
3
this.
years.
it.
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I've never seen you out
Another
there.
couple of years, and
another
you'll be
6
like,
months and it's gonna suck the life out of you.
Just like it would be one event a year. I keep the car. I drive it around. It was my only car, so I'm like one event, random clutch kick here.
I mean, I don't want Carl to change. He keeps the energy.
Wait, was that your
know,
daily
So
too? Yeah. All right. So when
That's
when
right.
my car was my daily, I was super nervous about it every single time. I was like, but once it wasn't my daily anymore, that's when it turned into a crushed soda can.
dude, I forgot you were dailying around with like 17-inch chromies,
Dude,
and
on
a
the Miata?
giant
you guys
wing.
don't even pull up my Instagram and go back.
Pull it up,
Pull up my
Jamie.
Instagram and go
I mean,
back.
you
17s
could
on the
ask
Miata, like
politely.
Mark
say please. I was
underscore
gonna say, say
D'Amelia.
please.
Yeah, don't do anything.
Malcolm,
for
if you
it.
could be so kind.
Oh, my bad, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Was that rude? Was it being rude?
give it a goose.
Like, are you?
This ain't
Pull
even,
it up,
this
dude.
ain't even
Pull it up.
coffee. This is hot chocolate. I'm just fired up.
You slip him a 20 before this or what?
I'll
You ever
slip him a
see
20 if that's what it takes, dude.
you ever see on Rogan when the guest goes, "Oh yeah, pull it," and then he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Can I do that?" He's like, "Oh."
yeah,
I was told I could do whatever I want before I came on here.
Oh, typical
What is it,
Mark.
Mark-
Gets away
Mark
with
D'Amelia?
everything.
Yeah, Mark underscore D'Amelia.
go to the following on the Drift Snake.
Yeah, because we only have like 4 followers.
Yeah.
On the contrary, though, you ever hear when they get a little more towards the end of a Protect Your Parks podcast and they're telling Jamie to put shit on? They're verbally abusing the hell out of that
Oh
guy.
yeah.
I wasn't telling him. I was just like, you got to go back pretty deep.
No, you
Yeah,
were
you know what they
you
said?
were full on instructing.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry,
Protect our
guys.
parks. They said,
That's live. Yeah.
I know that, but
Yeah.
Rogan was like, "Yeah, Jamie's, he's good at his
Go-
job, but
go
he's
back
also
to when it
a
was
little, he's a
red.
little autistic." So, yeah. And I was
Okay.
like, "That's Malcolm."
What?
Yeah,
It's like required for the position though. So.
yeah, literally, it makes you better at the job.
Oh, the teeth.
Oh my God, the
God,
teeth.
that car.
Oh
Copycat.
my god!
Holy
I
shit.
forgot.
Copycat.
Oh, man!
What in
Copycat.
the...
What?
Dude.
What in the
Copycat.
T40?
Copycat.
Yeah, but I had a gold tooth because I was gangster as hell. You
Bro,
see
look
that?
at the wing.
because you were missing.
Mark,
teeth.
I don't know if
I
like
remember that
any
car.
Oh, it is missing. The
It's missing
teeth.
front teeth because I'm missing my teeth.
That's cool, at least.
My word.
That's
Yo,
about
that
it.
the wing is probably as tall as me.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was so cool.
Dude, that is so 2000.
460.
We were all
13.
cool.
What
2000,
year?
never. That wing was
15,
never.
16.
Dude, I thought I was the coolest dude walking. Still do, but that's the whole other
If you
problem.
lowered the wing like 4 feet, yeah.
I did that on
Dude, it
purpose
was
because
so-
that's like when the Big Country Labs.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's when they first came out, and I was like, nah, dude, eBay. And then I made those uprights out of random aluminum that I found.
Yeah.
But it had you had to have like an X in
Yeah,
between
you can
it
see,
because it would
see
just
the-
go
was
like
the- yeah, the
this.
So there's a rear mount camera, and you can see the wing the whole time doing this behind my car.
Oh, so bad.
So what does
Yeah.
it look like now? I want to see a
Yeah,
monitor.
yeah. This
Yo,
isn't,
but for
this
real
isn't what
though,
it looks like
Just
right
crush
now.
up
by
a
the way.
can.
For real,
and
that's
that's what it looks like.
That's when drifting was like.
Yeah, that's
a
when I
lot
was
of
like
fun,
in it.
man.
I was
Dude,
having so much fun.
I just
then.
saw the date on it. It was 2016. Yeah,
Yup.
that's. I could have
Oh,
sworn it was.
you
so
got a pickup
different,
truck, too.
bro. It was,
Yeah, that's my Toyota pickup.
Yeah.
You have a Toyota pickup? Wait,
It looks
Malcolm,
nice. What do you
close
mean?
All
What
this
do you mean,
shit. Go
Teddy?
to Toyota. I want to see a Toyota.
The hood makes that car.
Yeah, the hood makes that car all the way.
Oh, that's actually a pretty old photo.
I don't really post
Still the
much
same.
anymore. It's
fine.
hard
No,
for me to
he
keep
Just
up
more
with it.
crash.
No, he hit the wall.
I want to see the Toyota truck.
Yeah.
Just more crashed.
Yeah, that's the truck. That's my dude.
You never
Yeah.
posted the cool video. Of it.
I know I never posted the cool
Yeah,
video and I said I was going to,
cool
and I
video
just
I
haven't
took
done
when
it. But
you
you'll still
posted
see
it.
sparks.
Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
Yeah. Oh wow, Frankie.
I like this.
yeah.
I gave you a fire emoji.
You like
You're
anything
welcome.
as soon as it
Yeah.
gets into a fucking just a little bit.
What do you mean?
Oh, who's that dude? Give
You didn't
way
like
more
it until
fire
it started
emojis than
throwing
I did.
sparks.
Yeah.
Wait, who gave me
Saw
all
the
the
sparks
fire?
going, you're
I don't
like,
know who
I
that
was
dude
like,
is,
oh,
but
that's
shout out whoever you are.
He's
Making me
like, dude,
feel
watch
good.
your pod. You didn't even know who I was.
Yeah.
It deletes them all.
I think
Yeah,
this
you're never
thing's
gonna have these
kinda cool.
videos again, dude. I like So I'm
Oh,
assuming
dude,
you
wait.
made a.
Yeah, I got spinners. Naomi, what's up? Remember the hubcap spinners?
Sick.
Shout out Josh for finding those for me.
Whoa, the bed.
Yo, it's got all of that.
Yeah.
It's got all that.
No, because
I
it's hooked up?
that.
yeah, dude.
did all that,
No, because
bro.
we were talking about You missed all this because you're busy working. Fucking. We were
See
talking
the
about
abuse I get?
motorcycles and stuff. Like, nah, but me and Josh, we were at we were going to Appalachia. Me and Josh Elise, and we were
Thanks
at a
for pulling
random
that up.
Sheets. That was so gracious of you. Thank you for that.
Just gotta be nice after the
there you
fact.
go.
I don't know. You guys made me feel. I'm like, I started to sweat. I was like, was I really that mean?
No, but we were going to Appalachia. We're in the middle of Kentucky, and a guy pulls up where he had to fill up, and the bed just went up like that. Me and Josh looked at each other, got out of the truck, walked over immediately. Fuck.
Yeah, when I want to be cool, I put up the bed to fill it because it's got a fuel cell. But I don't have to. But like, if I see people, I'm like, oh yeah, what's up? Thanks. It's just like a bunch of dudes. Like, oh my
Of course,
god.
you did.
Yeah.
I'm getting real. No, if you have a car and you're a guy and you're trying to get female attention, you're never gonna get it. And unfortunately, I guess.
Oh, I mean, I don't
It's
even
wild.
give dudes. I'm like, I'm a hater. I'm like, no, I ain't going over there. And then like, I'll go to Josh with you. I'm like, yo, that thing's so rad, but I'm not telling him.
Yeah.
You know, that's me 100%.
That's fine.
But I don't like mean anything by it. It's just rude, I
Some
guess.
people are like that. I'm probably the same way.
That's
Yeah.
the entire
for sure.
tri-state area. I
Yeah,
feel like.
he's
But
actually
the
right.
thing is, like,
Yeah.
if you built something like something like that, you know, like if you built, I'm gonna give you your credit for that because like fabricating something sweet, anybody could just catalog something together, you know.
Yeah.
No, but Mark will give it a compliment, but it'll be backhanded.
No, I got a lot better with that. I got a lot better
Sounds
with
like
that.
me
And you
too,
know that.
dude.
You know that, dude. You know that. Josh is every time I say something to Josh, he's always waiting for a but at the end. You know?
Yeah.
Everything before the butt's bullshit.
Yeah. Oh,
Damn.
shit, dude.
Dude, why is
Way to shut me down. So we are the
he's
worst
not.
friend group you'll ever meet, dude. We're the worst.
We're not even friends. We just live close to each
Yeah,
other.
that's it.
No, earlier.
That's it.
Wait, what? I like what you said.
We just
earlier.
happen to get
We're
stuck
not
on a
friends,
team.
We're just good at roasting each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you said something really good about that.
I did?
And maybe I don't know. Maybe Theo
No, it
said
wasn't
something really
me.
good. I don't know.
Josh said he can't roast people.
I can't roast people.
No, you can't.
You're too nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's
Sweetheart.
not fun for me.
Josh
Absolute
is a sweetheart. Yeah.
It's not fun for me.
All right. Kyle, it's not nice.
Big outsider.
He's a sweetheart till he gives you one of these. What the fuck is this shit?
Boost
Boost
bite.
bite.
Don't.
Actually,
do it,
yeah,
dude.
maybe you should have one of those.
Don't do it.
JDM energy gun.
Frankie does
do it.
not have.
I'm
yeah,
not
you
doing
know,
this
You,
shit.
not-
you remember that from?
No, I didn't take one of these.
So the
No,
problem
I
is
think
with
Tom
them,
ate most of them.
they taste so good that you want to eat the whole bag, but I'm terrified to do it.
But then
You
you'll have like
tasted it?
1,000 milligrams of caffeine.
And heart
Malcolm.
palpitations and everything else.
I smell that. It smells like you open a can of Monster.
I know, that's why
When
I
I
want
look
it.
at that, I think of
That-
Monster Energy.
honestly, I don't
Carl needs one, right?
No, I had a coffee on
I
the
don't
way
think
here.
they're that crazy. They're good though.
He's 16.
We have smelling
Like, they're
salts if you
tasty.
want those.
Oh, you
Yeah, I'll
guys
rip
wanna
some
try some
sauce,
smelling
dude. I love
salts?
sauce,
Yeah,
dude. You
dude,
got
Mark,
some?
Mark used to walk around with smelling salts.
No, I didn't,
Yeah.
dude. No, I didn't. I
Grab it,
brought,
Carl,
I
grab it.
brought salts to the track one time.
It's
It might have
behind
been
the-
twice.
Might have been twice.
It might have been twice.
Oh, what's this?
Dude,
though?
you want to rip some salts?
Oh, come
So-
on now.
He had a
Crack,
jar.
crack the bag open and smell it
It's
first.
called
Yep.
Oh, it's not. Okay, I was worried that there
can't-
wasn't a container.
Every
in here.
time I try to,
Yeah, I mean,
No, it's
pretty
it
bad.
lost its potency.
move it around.
I know. I know how this shit works, bro.
Dude, it's the first time I've salted
You're
my
giving me
guy.
crazy vibes right now.
I'm nervous.
I know, bro.
Don't go crazy now.
Yeah, I'm getting it. Oh yeah, sir.
Oh.
Oh, they were expired, but they're good.
Yeah, see, they are expired. Yeah.
No, they hurt.
Let me hit that.
No, hit it. Go ahead.
It says don't put it in your eye.
Yeah.
It
well,
also says don't put your nose in there, but everyone who's done this has put their nose.
No,
right
you
in there.
gotta. Yeah, you gotta get up there. It's not that bad. The ones I had were worse.
Yeah, the ones you had were
Dude,
strong.
every-
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it gave me.
This
the,
one's like straight ammonia.
Yeah, that's what it is, pretty much. From what I think, I don't know.
Oh
when,
shit.
When
Carl.
Johnny and them. When Johnny and them are here, it's fucking like he just goes in there. I can't do that. I did it one time like that and it scarred me.
Try
for
it
life.
now. I think they're done.
No, I'm not gonna. It still hurts. I don't know what's wrong with them. That's the.
It's not our first time.
Yeah. Yep. Nope. I'm good. It feels nice though. You want something?
My sinuses are clear.
everybody's doing it.
I
nice
always get
packs.
away with it.
Peer pressure, kids. You need Faction branded smelling salts.
We just got to
Can
buy
we
another
make
one of those.
those?
Yeah, some gym bro would love that.
What if you eat
Like
one?
just a
I
grim
don't know what
yeah.
happens
dude,
to you.
Has
Just
no
like-
idea.
little pop rock?
He might just die, dude.
Let's try to smoke.
Don't. Yeah, eat it, dude. Do it.
He took a good whiff.
Wow, that
Yeah,
was
got a good one.
There's no way that. Yup.
Check the pH balance on my nose.
Tell you what, I can breathe now.
Sniffing pool chemicals.
When we did that the
That's how it
first
feels.
time,
It says a crazy, like a super powerful hot sauce.
Why is there an accent?
Why was there an accent?
Where did that come from?
can you
I
believe
started
that
the accent and then I turned it off like halfway through because I was like,
No, I was there the whole time.
the sales?
You
for
forgot you were on a
smelling
podcast for a
salts-
second?
The sales
I
for
do love an
smelling salts
accent.
went up
Me too.
just because of the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh,
I swear to
100%.
God.
That's why we bought that.
I'm taking vitamins because that stupid guy.
What? What kind of vitamins are you taking?
No,
The
actually.
AG1 stuff?
I was just about
No,
to say
no,
that.
no, no, no.
They
no.
hurt his
just
belly.
Just like D.
Regular vitamins.
Yeah, like
They
vitamin
hurt
D.
your tummy?
Things that everyone should do,
Correct.
Yeah.
but no one knows about
And
because we just eat McDonald's. And
My
shit like
my
that.
old lady started to make me take vitamins.
Oreos.
Sorry, hon. I only took them for one day.
Damn.
One day.
Yeah, it's been like 4 months.
You know
too.
what, though? I can tell the difference, dude.
From that one
They're still
day.
kicking. They're still kicking.
Thanks.
You think the multivitamin thing really is that the way?
I mean,
because
are
if
you,
you think
are you
I don't know about
taking
a-
it?
I
Are
don't
you
know about
taking
a
in what your body
multivitamin.
needs?
I just
Because
eat.
I'm not.
I don't
Yeah,
believe
I'm
I don't
not.
believe anything anymore. So
I
But I-
smoke cigarettes, drink hot chocolate, and
Oh, yeah,
that's
that
it.
yeah,
That
you're
sounds good.
different. Though.
That's what this is
chocolate.
right here. That ain't coffee, hot chocolate.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Hot chocolate's
Yeah,
good.
I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't know. I haven't taken
it's worth
vitamins.
it. I mean, I get a physical and a blood test every year.
How's that go?
You're
You
low
good?
in you're low in D3
Ah.
or you're low in vitamin D.
Yeah,
So
that's
sun,
what I got
You
too.
gotta catch some rays.
Well, you can just you could just get D3.
work in the dark. So
Yeah, so if you're low in that, you could just do that. and
correct.
then-
But
yeah.
then like you realize that your body needs other vitamins to accept. You know, like you could just take D3, but if you don't have the right stuff to absorb it, or everything
So
needs
if
help.
you don't take a different type of whatever the fuck they call that, is that an amino acid? Or did I
think
just
that's-
make that up?
That's
Sure,
Okay, let's pretend
right
that's
track.
right.
This is a medical podcast. now.
yeah. Well,
So you have to, in order for D3 to like,
Be absorbed into your body.
and you need to have something else with it, maybe.
Correct. Possible.
theory.
Like you might as well. So
I see.
and
Yo,
like
can I-
fish oil.
can I
Fish
rip
oil is
these
good for
scratchers?
everybody.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've taken that.
I
if
basically
you win
take
any
fish
money right
oil
now,
and a
I will
multivitamin.
be so happy.
Yeah.
for
So
you.
like I was pretty good with
If
it.
we win 200, we
like
each
in,
get 50 baby.
before
Scratcher.
when I cared about myself, and then I stopped taking everything. Still
Yeah.
don't care about myself, but I figured maybe
Yeah.
should hit the vitamin mark.
The problem with me is I always forget. Like I always
Take
forget.
the vitamin
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I was taking them
right in the morning. Pow.
I don't eat breakfast, and I know
So that's
you-
the thing.
Yeah,
I used to take them in the morning, and then I stopped eating breakfast, and then I tried taking them at lunch before I ate, and threw up my lunch 2 days in a row, and stopped taking vitamins.
Oh, you got to take them.
I told you they hurt his belly.
Yeah.
No,
you
but
did.
it's because it's on an empty stomach. Like normally, I would eat my breakfast or eat a granola bar on the way to work, and then just take the vitamins,
okay.
and everything was fine.
Yeah.
But then eating dinner and then not eating anything in the morning, you're on a complete empty stomach.
Do you feel like if you eat it at night, it's a waste? Like
What do you
after,
mean?
Like
No.
after dinner.
I don't think so.
That's how it always felt to me. I'm like, I don't think you should be taking these. I feel like I need to take vitamins in the morning.
Your body
Well, I
is
think
still.
yeah. When your body's resting, it's like
It's still going through its
like
cycles.
when you
yeah.
sleep.
digest
When you
slower.
sleep is when like the math equations come up.
Yeah,
Your body's like.
it
And
just
all the
always
bad
felt.
memories and trauma too. Yeah.
It always felt wrong.
Well, I don't
I'm
dream,
like,
so
Will you really not dream?
I don't know the last time I've had a dream.
Stop.
Really?
I close my eyes.
Oh my
and
god,
open
he's
them.
one of them.
Not for nothing, but
I dream
allegedly,
all the
does
time.
anybody?
I'm pretty sure somebody plugs me in.
That's you.
And obviously the outlet doesn't have full voltage. 'Cause I'm fucking
Are you willing to
tired,
say if you
dude.
smoke weed or drink? Well, we're drinking right now, but like, do you do any of those? Anything?
I don't smoke.
Just drink,
Yeah.
and you still having no dreams? Are
No.
you AI?
I wasn't
That's too
allowed to
quiet.
have
You guys
feelings
hear
of
this,
the
like,
shock.
Are you doing a
scratch
Yeah,
off
during
during
the
the
podcast?
silence was loud. Wait,
What the fuck are you doing?
dude, I'm just chilling. Why are we all judging Mark right now?
I'm
better win
union,
something.
buddy.
I don't know, but everybody was judging me, so I don't mind you judging
Oh
Mark.
my
Yeah, hell
god,
yeah,
bro!
that was-
I was like, "What is that noise?" And I look over. He's fucking doing a scratch off.
No dreams is wild. I want you to have a dream soon.
Yeah,
man.
that's
I mean, maybe, but
Well, you don't really remember him, I think.
like, it's literally just wait, like close my eyes, open my eyes, and then misery.
Oh my god, dude.
Maybe you're taking the wrong vitamins.
You know what the weird thing?
I get it.
I think
the
the
side
first,
9 is next to D3, and I always take the D3. I really should take the side.
they're right next to each other in the cabinet. Like fuck. Okay.
Malcolm, do
Wrong
you dream?
choice.
Rarely.
I fucking knew
Yeah,
it.
see?
I knew he was
Yeah.
gonna
It
say
just
that
doesn't
shit.
happen.
You kept that shit a secret.
I
Yeah.
only tell Princess. I'm like,
Yep.
she dreams every night. Every morning she'll wake up.
I had
Oh my god, I had a crazy dream.
Or she'll
that's
wake up.
me
She
too.
wake up mad,
She'll wake up crying. Oh my god, I had a crazy dream.
or just wake up mad as all.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
you-
oh my god, I was
like
mad
you
at
did-
you.
You know what you did?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
dare you're
you.
like.
Yeah. But yeah, I rarely dream. It's like very
Yeah.
rare.
The only time I think I could like say I dream is if I wake up, if I sleep in on Saturday and I wake up like when I normally should for work.
And then
You
go
know,
back to sleep.
Go to the bathroom or something, and then go
Yeah.
back to sleep, and then I wake
That's
up.
when
and
you're
I'm
most
like,
vivid.
Yeah.
ones.
What if
the
you take a nap like in the middle of the day? Because I feel
I
like
don't
nap
nap.
dreams can be wild.
I
No
knew
napping.
Theo was gonna say he doesn't nap. You don't give me nap
I
vibes. It's
hate
because you'd
naps.
rather do more things.
I don't nap. I sleep.
Yeah, because when are you? So this is
Nice.
the problem. What time are you napping?
I don't want to waste a lot of the day.
You're not a napper either.
I
are you?
don't want to nap. Yeah, that's why
Okay,
I
so what
understand.
time are you napping, Josh?
I don't nap often, but I have napped.
Oh,
What
I
time?
nap. I nap all the time.
What time
I
do
guess
you nap,
a
Mark?
recent one would probably be after work. So, 5?
Dude,
What?
that's going to bed.
Yeah, that's why I
No.
said I don't nap. I
That's a
sleep.
nap.
Yeah, you're,
How do
you're
you
going
nap?
to bed.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. 20 minutes I heard is like
That's the limit. Yeah.
That's the
you
limit.
Can't nap
If you
longer
go,
than that,
then you're fucked.
yeah, that makes you more tired.
That makes sense.
I don't know.
That's
if
the
that's
problem.
True.
When I
You gotta
have
elevate
napped,
your feet too. I heard.
it is.
Didn't know that one.
Yeah.
It is. I'm gonna lay down on the couch and set an alarm, and then you wake up and like 5 years.
Yeah,
passed.
I've definitely like went down for a 20-minute nap and woke up like 2 hours later.
20 minutes
you know?
is not enough time for me to feel like I'm getting rest. I feel like I'm sitting there thinking about
20
what
minutes.
to
My eyes
do
aren't even closed yet.
after the 20
My brain's
minutes.
still on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'm
got
like,
problems falling asleep?
I got to do this.
Yeah, so back to the dream thing. I actually have a lot of night terrors and repetitive dreams all the time.
Really?
Jesus.
Yeah, and it's like flashes. They're not like full blown dreams. They're flashes.
So you have these night terrors every night, and you still don't understand it's
not
fake?
every not every single night. But the problem is, I understand. All right, yeah, that's the joke. That's the joke. Don't worry, everybody knows.
No,
it.
but that's
It's cool.
really how it is,
No,
though,
I know.
right? Like-
but the thing is, it's like
So wait. I don't
I'm
understand
gonna-
why Frankie makes a comment and he gets called. Nothing happens. But I will make a 2-word comment and I'm mean and I'm angry.
They
and
know
I'm-
you too well.
This
Yeah.
No, this is
Yeah.
coming from
No,
Carl.
we
We just met.
I'm trying to figure out
It's just the way you say it, man.
what is in store for me in the future.
You're fine.
I haven't had any of these yet. I don't know. I'm hearing things. I
I'm now
don't.
mad.
All right, so I need to hear more about the night terrors.
So
Daddy, I
so
love
here's what it is,
We're
and
good.
anybody can picture it. So what happens is this has been happening since I was like a little kid. Like as long as I can remember, it's the same dream over and over. It's flashes. So I hear everything, but everything is black, and it sounds like something getting drugged through the woods. And then all of a sudden it'll be like a loud like bang and a flash, and I'll just see treetops, and then it goes dark again.
Can I cut you off real quick?
That's exploding head syndrome.
What the
So-
fuck?
so the
Ew,
second-
what are we?
The second this starts, you just go, "Oh shit."
No, I have. So
Here we go again.
So when I was younger, I used to try and fight them, and sometimes it would make it worse. Sometimes I'd be like, I get my
Fight.
way out of this.
Fight the dream or
Yeah,
fight
'cause-
someone in the dream?
Fight the dream because nobody can fight in their dreams. Anybody who says they can fight in their dreams is a
No,
liar.
they can.
dude.
No,
I
they're
win
lucid. Throw
every
people
time.
really
So that's
far.
what happened. So I would start having lucid dreams when I was younger, and I would start being able to kind of control them a little bit to get myself out of it. But then I just got there was. Remember, I don't know what year it is when we went to Ocean City.
Oh, I don't remember.
Throwback.
Whatever year that was like the worst year for me, where I just gave into all.
The only thing I remember about Ocean City was
H2O?
we got no.
No, I remember having to walk like 3 hours and then getting into this club, and then Theo forgot he had his knife in his pocket, so we had to walk all the way back.
Theo didn't forget he had his knife in his pocket.
He
Theo
brought a
knows
knife.
He said,
that's
"How
why."
stupid
I
can I
remember
not get in
going
this
out to
club with a
lunch
knife?"
and getting shit on by a seagull.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And literally,
That's
we
Theo's
all
Yeah.
knew we were in Ocean City, so
Yeah.
we were about to like stand up, ready to fight, like who whipped like ice cubes at us or something.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden, we're like, "Why is there poop on all of our?"
So
heads?
we have a joke in our friend group called Theo's Law, where like Murphy's Law, but it's Theo's Law because it's just a.
And this is why I'm mad.
Yeah,
Dude,
if
the
something
other-
bad
the
can
other
happen,
day-
it'll
Don't
happen to
choose
Theo.
it.
We
I
were
don't
starting
choose
to
this life.
understand.
Well, that's the
you now.
that's the energy though. Right?
Like the last one I remember, we were
Put
vibing
out
with the boys
that
snowboarding
negative
all
energy, you're
day
gonna get it
long.
back.
Theo has a brand new 32
What do you have to say for
pullover,
yourself?
takes it off, rips the hood.
Oh yeah, that did just happen.
That's just unfortunate.
I'm working on it, bro.
Yeah, but that's him all the time.
Dude, not to put
The
a
hood.
cap on the night terror thing, but that is the most insane shit that I've ever heard.
Yeah, dude,
I hope you don't go through that as often.
I'm just so hardcore in punk rock, you know.
I hope you don't go through that as often as.
Yeah, I have night terrors.
No, it's mellowed out a lot because I
I'm
started
the
smoking a
terror.
lot. So now it's kind of like it's yeah. That
So the
one has
the
kind
real
of went away.
terror is that you're the one dragging something through the woods.
Yeah, I
Wait,
mean, that
no,
would
I
make me
had-
feel better if that was what the case
I
was.
have a
Put you in a
question.
movie.
I have a question about the lucid
I
dream
know.
thing. Have you ever flown in your dreams?
Yeah, dude, you
Like-
flap your
like-
arms hard enough.
like just
No,
Superman fly.
Dude, I used to go like this in my dreams. Then I wake up. Destiny hates this. She's gonna see this and she'd be like, "Dude, he's the most violent sleeper ever." Like she wakes me up and I'm like, "Oh," she's like, "What were you dreaming about?" I'm like, "I don't know."
I'm a robot. I wake up in the same position I fall asleep.
I've seen people like that.
I'm so jealous of you, dude.
I've seen people like that. They
Yeah, but
sleep,
Theo
they sleep
also
like this.
snores so loud.
He's a tired
And then when
guy.
they wake up, they just go,
Tired guy.
you make one little noise, and they just go.
No,
Yeah, that's
I'm
my
not
old
like
lady.
that.
That's
That's
my
not
old
like
lady.
that.
I did not like how you
I'll
did
be like
that.
this, and a nuke could go off right there. Boom! Fucking explode. I'll just be like,
I'll be right with you, man. Right with you.
literally,
Not
nothing
even
could
care.
wake me up. Nothing. I got 4 alarms going
And
off.
if you figure out how to wake me up, I'm gonna be really nasty to you. And don't take it personal. I'm not even gonna wake yet.
yeah,
So
same.
yeah.
I just
Yeah,
keep doing
for at least a
things
half hour.
until
Sound like my
in the morning
nephew.
until I feel normal. Like I'll just keep
He's 5.
dragging my way through until
I'm almost 35.
I have
It's like the
trouble
same
waking
thing.
We're having too many. We're having too many side conversations.
All right. So drifting.
No, I don't mean that. I mean literally at the same time we're having fucking 3 different
Yeah, we
conversations.
are. Yeah.
Somebody's gonna follow along.
Everybody
There's
already
no
turned
problem.
this one off.
Their name is Drift Snake.
I'm so scared
Close.
to get older and have something like that happen.
He's
to
been
me.
having
Fuck,
this
I'm-
night terrors happen forever.
I know,
I was
but
like a
that
little
could
kid,
start.
yeah.
Like, okay. So
Yeah, I
that's
was
more of
mad
like
young.
a-
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
My mom was telling me that I would like wake up with
There's-
nosebleeds in the middle of the night. I just like let it rip. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I went and got CAT scans, MRIs, and stuff when I was younger.
You were so tough. You're just punching yourself in the friggin' nose.
Probably, dude.
How
You're
often
probably-
does it happen? You think?
Now since I quit drinking and just took up smoking pot, not that often anymore. But there was like
Huh.
it comes in like stages. Like 1 year I'll have like a bad year and it'll be like 3 times a week.
Whoa.
And then what's up?
I was saying, dude, you're probably just low on vitamin D, man.
Really could be.
I definitely am. I'm low on every vitamin that I
Combine
need.
that with
man.
magnesium and
Back to the
K3.
vitamin talk. I don't like when it makes you piss like crazy neon green.
That
Does
means you're
happen?
good. That means you have everything. You don't even.
I
need
thought I
it.
want
Not
my pee to
everything,
be
but
like
That's too much,
clearish.
yeah.
That happens when I drink energy drinks. That's why I quit those too.
Yeah, that's a different fucking thing.
they got
Like Mountain Dew.
vitamins,
Mountain Dew kills your sperm.
I'm saying when you take vitamins and your pee is a different color, that's okay. When you take Monster Energy and your pee
No,
is
it's not the
color,
it's the rock stars, bro.
Yeah,
Those
that's
things
different.
that shit comes out looking like what's the other energy drink? Amp. Shit comes out like highlighter.
That's what it is, I think. They
yeah,
rebottle
dude,
it.
Yeah, they just
1000%.
rebottle it, bro.
We didn't.
Terrible.
None of y'all have like normal dreams of like
I think I'm
some
normal.
chicks or something or
Chicks? Oh, I
cars
really don't
or
dream about girls that
skydiving.
often.
I have a lot of skydiving ones. I hate the ones where I'm laying there and I'm fucking falling and I'm sitting there and I'm like please, like wake up, like and then all of a sudden I wake up and I'm like, I guess I can't sleep now. I'm like gonna have to just stay up the rest of the night, I guess.
I mean, I have good dreams too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Like where you're the one dragging the body?
I'm the one. Yeah, I don't. I was about to say something rude. Yeah.
I don't know. Your dreams
Call
are a little
myself.
different.
Yeah.
I
don't even know what to say about it, dude. Don't even know what to
recent
say.
dream I ever had, and they're all kind of fucked up.
Teddy
like-
feels left out because he can't he doesn't.
Yeah, because he's never had a dream in his life because he sleeps like a rock.
Dude, how do we get you to have one?
You always dream. I think you just don't remember.
Yeah, that's
it,
what it is.
right?
How do we
probably.
get you to have a dream?
Because remembering is probably a waste of time, so I might as well.
This is not efficient.
Teddy just wants to get right back to doing stuff right away.
Yo,
Like,
can we talk about the second Japan trip you guys went on?
I'm out.
Yeah.
So you weren't there.
I know. Right?
Nah, dude. No.
So it was them and your girlfriends and someone else, or no?
No.
Yeah, yep, that's it. Just
How was that one? Did you guys go drifting at all? Did
it
you
was
do that?
sick. It was
Or-
sick. Yeah, it was like we had to take the girls to Japan because
You felt like
we
you
went
left
in
them out.
April.
Yeah.
Right?
Pieces
We
of
did like 3 days.
We signed up for it when we signed up for the first trip.
Yeah.
We didn't know when it was happening. It just happened in the same year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool you went together again.
Yeah, it was sick. We did Abisu for a couple days. That was
That's
sick.
cool.
Drive
and
your
then,
car.
and then we just like ran around Tokyo like idiots.
You drove one of your multiple cars you have in Japan.
Oh, right.
Just the Ibisu car.
I forgot about the multiple part.
I
there.
know.
Yep.
I was like,
Yeah, me too.
You got to remember, Josh had the best weekend out of everyone that came on that first Japan trip.
Dude,
Yeah, well,
but
he also
honestly,
has
both
30. He
trips.
also has 30 junk cars he's got to get rid of at his house too.
were you all in a chat when this was going on? Like, were you all aware that all of that?
Well, he was
gonna
there
go
for real
on?
time, so he could see how ridiculous it was going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they stayed in contact with me, so I was
Yeah.
like super hyped that I got to like, yo, dude, how's it going? That's and that and all that, and then they brought me back cigarettes and some
I
other
was
stuff.
just
so I was like,
wondering how. I was like, Josh, what the fuck?
It just worked out. It just worked out.
You put that good energy out there, and then
Yo, those cigarettes
That's
are
right,
mad
see?
good from over there.
it might be true.
he just got me Lucky Strikes, like standard Lucky Strikes,
yeah,
but
but
it's cool because Japanese packaging. So
Is
it's
that
like-
one of them?
No, that's not one.
I'm telling you, like the cigarette, any cigarette from there, the tobacco tastes.
They're completely different. They don't have like half the shit in
Everything's
America.
super good. Everything is different.
well,
Yeah.
it's like America, but just a little.
Just a little
Even
bit
their
different.
trash food
What's a
is
trash?
better. Just
What-
no, just like
Like
all
7-Eleven?
the snacks and all that.
Oh,
Good
He's
stuff.
right.
yeah.
It's just better. And because I listened,
Oh,
the
here we
reason
go.
why their fried food is different is not the same oil. It's probably a healthier oil. And
Yeah,
that's
it's
why
not-
like the nuggets and all this stuff doesn't
Or not
taste
the
like
What's
same
the
oil
oil they
for
use
1
here
month
that,
straight.
that RFK's always bitching about?
5W30.
probably
I run 5
probably
bro.
well,
Cool.
seed oils
That's what I'm
aren't
saying. That's
seed
what I'm
oils
saying.
aren't like good for you.
That's what it is.
Well,
then.
think about it. Like how many thousands of almonds are you crushing to get a bottle of freaking juice?
No, I think Japan uses like canola oil, which is seed oil.
Sure, but they probably just don't have like corn
Poison in
starch
it?
and
I
or
think it's
corn
just
syrup
Japan
and
magic,
trash
dude.
in
Just
it.
think it's-
Yeah,
No, it's
just the
definitely
air.
there's definitely a
It's
quality
like
control.
New
of
York
the
and their
food.
bagels. It's just the water.
Yeah,
I mean, to be
it.
honest, if I'm going to Japan, I just
You're gonna end up
right now my algorithm is just blowing up with
I'm going snowboarding.
all the snowboarding
Yeah, I'm
videos.
going to Japan
dude.
again. I will.
Dude.
There was a. We must. My phone's listening right now because we must have the same
always
shit.
listening.
Today I didn't have any of that until today, and I saw the most beautiful like snake. Yeah. But it was a snake run where the
You were baiting us
the
on this,
side
weren't you?
hits were like perfectly rounded the entire way down. I was
Dude.
like, wow.
I just
Oh,
want to
in
be
Japan?
Yeah.
I saw that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was
Dude,
sick.
I just want to be waist deep and just powder on the other side of the world and
I
just,
want to be waist deep in money, dude. That'd be good.
Hokkaido trip.
I don't even know what
That's
you
all
just
the way
said.
up north. In
Oh,
Japan.
sure. Yeah, I don't-
snowboard.
He's
they-
basically
when
Japanese.
they say this.
I never left the tri-state area.
I don't know where they are.
Damn, really?
No, I'm totally kidding.
Oh,
dude. Me and the old lady went on a couple road trips now around the country and shit.
Oh,
dude.
okay, yeah.
But I haven't been out of the country since I was like,
Yeah.
I think I went on vacation with my family. When I
If
was
you
like
went to
mad young.
Japan, they would love the fuck.
Who
out of
didn't
you.
live in the country?
Yeah, but then I'm scared that I would get stuck there because I'd be like, maybe I can make a living just trying to be a degenerate like I am. And
Yeah, everyone was talking about that. Ethan almost got. Ethan was like, "Ah, maybe I should just stay. I'm like, what are you saying right now?
No,
yeah, I can't.
Dude,
I can't.
he
pick
was
it
probably
up.
thinking the same shit.
Maybe
like,
I should just
I would
stay
love
here in Japan.
Josh
No.
would fit in so well
What?
yeah.
in Japan because he would just have a half decent area to work on his car.
60% of it.
He would take his 5-gallon bucket and just dump his tools on the ground and sort through them.
Tell him about the workbench.
No
instead.
workbenches.
And then
Yeah, what
it's
workbench?
fine. You mean the ones that just hold shit at his house?
Yeah, my work.
He just works on the ground.
So you just work like you're in Japan.
Oh, I work on the ground.
Yo, you don't even know. I will
What
never
is it?
go to Josh's house to do anything.
Oh,
Work on the ground too?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. When they sent me pictures of that, I was like, oh, so you're one of
Oh,
us
this is-
right now.
That was the craziest experience still to this day. When I walked in that when we were in that shop for like hours, and I finally realized there's not one fucking table to put anything on. I'm like, what are we doing?
It's like one rolling toolbox.
And everyone's just on the ground, just like fucking holding a vise on the ground with something in it, trying to make it
clamp
work.
it,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what?
Honestly, if it wasn't for you and being around, like doing more proper shit,
That would be you.
yeah.
It's just very. It's a frustrating
No,
environment.
if I worked,
Thank you.
even if I worked in this shop, I would still be on the ground in front of the toolbox.
I'd be hitting you with
Works-
something because I'd be like, get
Yeah.
off my
So,
fucking
right.
floor. Don't fucking
yeah,
scratch
actually,
it.
you
Dude, you have
you'd be like, you have to
he's-
buy a rubber mat, and this is where Josh
I
can
can't
work.
even watch him work. It must be like a Josh thing. His other friend Josh, who I don't even care if he sees this. He sucks at working at things too. It has to be a Josh thing, dude. It has to.
Hey,
be.
what about our Josh?
No.
Yeah,
Josh is
Josh
pretty
is
decent.
nice.
Well, you guys
Got some
got a
nice
good
stuff.
one.
What?
We got 2 bootleg versions.
Yeah, no. Josh actually uses a vise, But again, if it wasn't for me and like maybe Chris Nazaro, I don't know what he would be doing.
When you say
either.
vice, you mean vice grips, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean like
round off everything.
yeah, no.
Well,
I mean
when
like
when
a table mounted vice.
When I go about things, I'm like, there's got to be a more
Efficient.
and professional way to do this where I don't look like a hack.
Bro.
I mean, sometimes it's okay to be doing that shit, but like when you have a fully functioning automotive shop with 10 lifts in it.
I know, with the capability to finish a car in a month, it's just insane.
I'm talking about the one in Japan. You're like, where's the one workbench? Like,
Not one
But
table.
that's necessary.
You guys couldn't buy like
That's
a plastic
No,
table. or
okay, you're right. It's not necessary, but you know what? It's nice.
yeah, but for you guys,
is nice.
for you guys that weren't there, we are not kidding. Like, I'm not exaggerating. There was no work surface.
I've been to Josh's house. There's no floor to even work on.
But
Except,
Yeah, no, I
except
get
the
it.
space where I
shop.
kicked everything out of the way.
I hate to say
You
this,
mean
but
when
like
you open up the garage door?
yeah, right.
I'm
there.
closer to the ground than Josh is.
So
Josh
better.
might need a table. I might not.
Look,
No,
man, this shit was
I
crazy.
fold up like a pretzel pretty good. I'll be working on the ground doing whatever.
bet
But then
you
I
fucking
find
do.
out that
bet
that's
you do.
normal
That's
over there.
crazy.
Like,
Not a fan.
I mean, obviously, like I'm sure the bigger shop, like a Mori factory, there better be
Yeah.
a fucking table vice in there. I'm sorry, if there's not, then what the fuck?
I feel like you're doing like what, like that level.
No, just drilling a hole is impossible.
yeah, literally,
Yeah,
like,
dude, yeah.
You're like, oh, I bought this part, and then 2 holes don't fit the factory holes because it's a shitty 30-year-old car and something moved, and you're just like, oh, I need to ream this out.
yeah.
Impossible.
No, I'll just.
No,
I'll
vice
just,
grip.
this would be-
Two
this
by
would be
four on the
Josh.
ground.
Yeah,
You stand on the
yeah,
vice grip.
I was
you ream
laying
it
on the
out.
ground and
No,
stand
there's
on
not
it
even
for
a
sure.
drill.
What are they doing?
yeah.
We
they're-
brought it from America.
He's right. He's right.
Yo, I would have.
How weird is that?
Yeah, I would have packed a drill, an impact, a 3/8 ratchet, and
And then had to bring it all back home. That's the worst part. So you
yeah,
just
that's what
leave
they
it there.
did.
No.
But this,
Did not.
Yeah, you guys just left it there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, smart.
it is weird though. Like
put your initials on it.
they
No.
they built some of
They're
the
in the
coolest
car.
looking cars, and then you're like, no one here has tools. And you're like, how did it happen?
go.
Bro, it's
depending-
called hard work.
Depending
Japan
on
magic.
your viewpoint,
Here we go. The hate. Let it out.
No, let it out, Ted. Let it out.
Dude, I already said I hate it. I'm a hater, so just let it go.
Let it out. I want to hear it.
Go ahead, say it.
He's gonna hate on
Playing
Japanese
with my
bills.
cord.
no, it's just depending on your viewpoint, you lose some of the.
Quality control.
You just see things, you're like, wow, and you go there and you lose that.
Oh, yeah.
Heroes.
Yeah, never meet
I
your heroes,
totally
kids.
disagree.
I knew you were going to disagree.
Dude, I
No.
went and I'm like, it's better than I thought.
They have real color
They
hoses.
understand me, man.
Dude, okay, so I totally agree with that. Because to me, when people like, oh my God, that shit is so
And-
fucking JDM, bro. Like,
Well,
I think
and
we
it's-
knew that the cars were pieces of shit, so we weren't really affected
Yeah.
by it.
Well,
I
it's,
love that
it's,
about them.
no,
They're
but
not
it's,
pieces of shit,
it's
but
the
it's just
perspective.
done.
There's a certain side of it where like it works, right? So that's great, right? They're doing what's necessary, not more.
That's-
Whereas,
Have you guys
like,
ever seen
America
my car?
is supersize me, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
America's always more. So we
Yeah.
always do more than we need. So we're spending more money on parts that we. Now I'm so bad at this because everything I do is unnecessary.
I like that you stopped yourself there. You
No,
know?
but
mean, I-
meaning like, so like the AN line leaks a little bit of oil, replace the whole line.
Okay.
No, but
yeah.
just add oil. That's
Yeah.
that's you know
No.
what I mean.
Oh,
no,
Just
like
no,
Teflon
because
tape.
of corn.
Yeah.
That's me, though.
Boom.
Teflon
Hold
and
on. Theo's not. Oh, let me
No,
just.
if it works, it works.
Theo's not. Let me just replace the AN line. Theo's like, well, where the AN line's going doesn't really make sense. Not efficient. Let me move all
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
components
yeah, that's
to make
different.
the AN line
Yeah.
in a better position.
Yeah, but that's why his car looks way better than
and that's why his car's
all
worse. Like,
yeah.
that
Well,
friend
there's two
in the
sides of
group.
it.
Dude, Theo's Miata, like his NB, gorgeous.
But see,
And
that's
it's a
good.
Miata, bro.
Even his NA is way better than
Oh,
ours.
yeah, dude. But you can't. Mine looks like a
The SR
soda
one.
can, bro.
You need
Yeah,
that
that's
one
SR
one.
friend
SR is the
though.
MP.
Yeah.
Without that
thing's
one
gorgeous.
friend, there's nobody like,
Yeah.
you know.
But there's and what I wanted to finish with is there's a side of it now. Like if you go there now and you look at cars with knowing how we build them now, but like if you think about the old cars in 2000s or whatever, like everything was trash.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Like
But
everything
sometimes
we
you can
like
catch
everything
that,
we no, but
like
everything
looking
we
in the
so
photo.
There's a lot
like,
of
there's
rivets,
still-
a lot of flat stock,
Yeah, so
a
like
lot
back
of.
like
Yeah,
I'm
the
not saying
flat
like the
stock
stuff
and
that we
angle iron.
cherish or
Shout
like
out
we
Tractor
look at
Supply.
that is like amazing. That's its own thing. When you go there now and it's still like that, you're like,
Yeah.
Well, because it's the same people. Or if
It
it's
is.
not the same
It's
people.
the same.
building it.
It's the same people, but we were doing things different. Actually, no. Back in like 2012, we were probably doing some really crazy shit. But we were also 18
It depends.
years old.
It
like
depends
20
what you're
years old.
looking at, though, because there were
Yeah.
shops still building.
In
beautiful
2012,
cars
I was
in
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking weird. I don't know. All I know is that like when I look at old Japanese cars, I'm like, yeah, I know that car's shitty, but it looks cool.
Looks cool.
That's the only thing I care about. When
Works
I'm looking
good.
At. Yeah. So like I kind of knew already that it was going to be a shit show, but I was still nothing could prevent me from being shocked about the workbenches. I'm sorry. that was by far the craziest thing I've ever experienced.
Yeah, honestly, if I walked into any sort of shop and I didn't see like a workbench, I'd be like, dude, what are we doing here?
But it's
Like,
also
what's happening
It's
right
also
now,
a
you
whole
know?
different environment because like I buy a bunch of parts and I just like go outside and burn the boxes.
That's
Or
true.
like, or
This
like
is true.
recycle. Whereas like you go to Japan and like the place is just filled with like I don't even know if they know what to do with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Or it must be like you can only get rid of one box a week or something.
probably
you know what I mean?
is
There was
something
just a lot of shit everywhere.
Yeah.
There was also the shop was full of cars.
Yeah, it was a
And there's
mess.
like
There's so
normally
much
it's
work
probably
going on.
2 dudes working on cars there.
Yeah, that's
once.
that.
So,
Yeah, I didn't think
like
about that.
the one rolling toolbox
how many dudes
is
were there?
enough workbench.
Especially at the end of the trip, like Rich's car got delivered there.
Yeah.
Dude, it was packed. There was
What was the
nowhere to put more
yellow?
cars.
The yellow dude.
The S15 was
Yeah,
sick.
I can't remember his name. He was with an
Oh,
R.
Ronaldo,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Dude, that car was my favorite
amazing.
car. Yeah, by
Yeah,
far.
that car was sick.
That thing was. I don't know if they like what happened to that car.
Blue
Is it still
Trans.
good? Oh yeah. Remember when?
Everybody blew trenches.
Remember when we were in the shop and they were all telling us about this magical can that they put in the car?
No, I really,
and they don't
really
blow the
don't wanna
trans.
talk about it.
Why? Why? And I was there and I was like, I don't think that's gonna
The
work.
theory is cool. Right? You can overfill the transmission to the very top of fluid, which like
Yeah.
maybe
So let's
will-
break this down real quick for people.
will like damp. It was a basically a overflow mounted as high on the firewall as possible.
Going to the breather line, one of the breather
Yes.
lines,
One of
from
the breather
transmission.
lines, and then probably
a fill
actually,
hole
fill
or
line.
something. Yeah.
And then it was full to the top, which means the trans
Has
had to
a
be
lot of
full-
fluid in it.
Had to be full to the top.
Yeah.
So I mean, I
And
guess
they were
that-
like, "Oh, this is what we do," and the transmissions don't break. And I said, "We'll see about that."
Well,
I mean, the theory, I guess,
they
like
still
you
breaking?
cover the.
Oh
yeah, all the Americans blew them up.
all right, because
did not.
I remember like back in
Mine
the Honda
worked.
days
Shut up.
when we started swapping K series and everything. Nobody knew how much trans fluid to put in any of the transit, so we would just pull the speed sensor and just go until it was brimmed and never had a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you just supposed to
That-
fill till the fill hole starts leaking fluid?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Common practice.
My theory is most Americans just beat the shit out of the clutch.
Yes.
And most Japanese people don't at all.
Yeah, more of a slip instead of a
Yeah.
7,000
Yeah.
RPM dump.
So I think that's just the only difference.
Yeah, but those are the fun ones.
Also, the cars that blew transit had like grippy tires on them.
Yeah.
I was on 08Ds in the rear. Everybody else was on 08Cs.
yeah.
So like,
I want to know how often like Naoki blows a SR trans up. That would be cool
Is it
information to
SR
find
trans?
out. Well, maybe when it was, when he was using something like that. I don't know if he's still SR trans.
What are we talking about? How aggressive you drop the clutch pedal?
No, how they blew the transmissions up in Japan, and they told us they weren't going to because they put these little catch cans. I told you the story about the catch
I
cans.
don't know if they said they weren't going.
No,
to.
they did.
Oh,
We-
really?
yeah. I was talking to them.
$10 says you can't break it.
I literally, they're like, "Oh no, you won't blow the trans." I'm like, "You never met Tom Nazzaro. He's gonna blow this transmission up.
He's gonna
Like,
break this whole car.
Yeah, this whole car is gonna be destroyed.
Don't drive with him; he'll crash into
Hey
you.
man,
Sorry,
me
Tom.
and
Just
Tom
kidding.
are friends now.
Anyway, he blew the trans up.
Tom's a good
and-
dude.
Yeah.
Like Tom.
I
You're not
actually
talking
enjoy.
shit.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
what? I'm the
just
one who
started
said something. I said
talking
he'll drive
trash.
straight into you.
Well, no, I know.
And I
where
was
Frankie
kidding on that.
going.
I
was
mean, the rest of
scared.
the car survived. Like he really didn't break much of the car, but
No,
the
he
transmission
didn't.
blew
Just
up.
the trans.
But yeah, so I don't know. That was weird. At
was-
first
it was
we were
different.
like, we were like, "Oh, this is cool.
That was cool. Yeah.
Maybe it's gonna work."
The idea is cool.
That was my face at first. That was my face at
Tell me an
first.
extra quart.
And then I saw that dude going around installing them and everything. I was like, okay, there's only two options here. Either they got us and it's a trick, or this is going to work.
See, my instant reaction was like, "Oh, I can't wait to bring this idea back to
Yes.
America."
Yeah. I was like, if this
I
shit
was like,
works, we're making this.
genius.
This guy's settler's mentality right
My
here.
first thought was another reservoir in the freaking engine bay. This is stupid.
I was just
Yo,
like, dude, I remember,
That's a good thought.
And that
though.
Megan's valid point. Why do I want more fluid?
dude, I remember asking him like 7 times, like, okay, so break this down again for me. So
What exactly was it?
Meanwhile, they don't even speak English.
Let
And I'm
me
like,
break it down for you.
so it's you've seen an SR20 transmission.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know the breather line that comes out? So
the one with the little hook.
yeah, so there's one line coming off of that going to the can. Then there's another one coming off the fill hole. going to the can. So basically, you just filled the transmission up with more fluid.
That's exactly what I think.
You just added
I
an
thought you guys
external
were
reservoir
describing
to it.
earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
and,
just
and
add an
I think
extra
there was a
quart.
filter on the top, like a breather tank. Or
Yeah.
no?
You
Yeah,
can
I
still
think it was a
breathe.
breather. Yeah.
Okay.
Is the point being that then all the gears, because you know how in a transmission it's, you know those little Lucas things,
The
where you
slinger
spin 'em?
things. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That like it's not never like up, but now it is. So then it's like
The
now
gears
it's
completely
fully-
we were
Yeah.
thinking like, oh, it's gonna cool better because there's more fluid and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
if like you're
I would think
doing
like
track
the
time.
You're gonna
shock
break it. I feel like you're gonna
dampening by the
break.
fluid
I don't know.
But either way, this is ridiculous. The transmission is here, the fluid is up here, and it's overfilled. Nothing's going anywhere. It's just
Somebody
gonna fucking
screen
stay
cap
there.
that. You could probably.
And like I
That
hate
moves around a little.
Nothing's pumping the fluid up.
Where'd you get that?
It's just sitting
you
on the
also
bottom.
live in Japan and you can buy a brand new CD09.
You can buy them here.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like
but you can't get the MozWorks fucking conversion kit.
But they'll.
I'm sure
You could
sure
get-
they could use
yeah.
some spacers.
they use
and-
RB stuff.
Oh, they
I
probably
think,
just weld two bell housings together.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean,
right? Yeah, Josh is like, I would do it. I would just cut this shit on the floor with a saw, and then
Yeah, but he would
Oh,
only.
if you knew
he,
the things I was doing to my car right now.
he only gets 60% done with it anyway. So
Yeah.
this is what it is.
Are you working on stuff right now?
Yeah.
60% of the way.
60% of everything.
Well, yeah, everything's done like 60%.
Everything.
I'll get back around to it eventually.
whatever happened to that Subaru that you got?
Oh,
You
that's,
love that
that's
on
sitting
your
in the
podcast,
driveway,
yeah.
60%.
Dude, that Subaru, honestly,
needs
I was
head
hating
gaskets.
on it. It's pretty sweet looking.
Still needs head gaskets. You told me you were gonna bring it here.
I
Still hating on
went
it.
to Japan, and now I want to go drifting in 240 in America again, so I have to finish my car. So Subaru sits till the 240's done.
Okay,
That's like
I get it.
little deal I made.
Having to
with myself.
finish cars is the most stressful thing.
My car's been
When you
sitting
don't
on a
have-
trailer.
I just trying to think about what to get rid of that feeling. I'm like, this will never be done. It will never be done.
Well, nothing's done, but getting it to the point where you can drive it, if you're not able to drive it, is
stressful.
because you want it to happen as soon as
Yeah,
fast as
it's
possible.
just hanging over your head, and you can't enjoy anything
And also,
else
as
in
you get
life.
older, you start to feel like you have less time, because how long can you devote this much effort and time and money to this?
Yeah,
That's a huge one.
Because
kinda
I
sucks.
feel like I am at the end of the window, and I am life's happening.
I know, bro.
Like,
We gotta
thankfully
get
I'm
him
still.
to stop being so depressed about
no,
this. 'Cause
I want to. Can you?
we gotta figure out a way.
Can you
Let
just
him-
fucking
this
let
is
Teddy
it. I
finish
think
what
this
he's
is
saying?
like
man?
insightful.
It's just
I
it's
would
just
say
reality.
suppressive.
It's the reality of things. Like, thankfully, I'm still I'm renting, and I'm only renting because thankfully I can rent from my dad, which works out well. But like, if you have to buy a house, like that's different. You have a fixed,
I
And,
think
like-
it's okay to be tired of it for a little bit.
No, but
Is it?
taking a break or not having the money to put towards it is one thing. But like, when you have other things, like if you own the home, obviously, which most people, you get to that point, you have more things that
I think
cost. Like you have things that cost, or you want to build the garage.
I'm
that you
just
don't
some days
have,
I'm tired of
or-
spending money. That's it.
I think
just
if you
don't wanna
need
spend
if you
money
if you need to buy a
anymore.
house, you gotta sell everything but one car.
Don't let it bankrupt you.
No, I bought a house
That's
in
the
like
best.
I bought it in 2017. That's cheating.
Okay, you bought exactly.
That's
I've
in today's days,
completely
that's
given up.
cheating.
Code
Yeah, just get
Completely
a
given
time
up.
machine, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
But I'm with you, Teddy.
I feel bad though, like on the house thing, because like there's people whose rent is more than my mortgage.
Yeah,
And it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fucking
And it's
crazy.
especially if you
Studio
lock- if you locked in
apartment,
early, yeah, 100%.
it blows my mind.
yeah.
I'm
But
like
that-
a little house in the middle of the woods. I'm like, oh my god, this is great. And then I'm like, yeah, dude, I got a motocross track. I have to. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. I'm fucking doing it.
You are living it, man.
Thanks,
Fuck
babe.
yeah.
It's all the old lady, bro, not me. Like,
But give
yeah.
yourself some credit. No, but okay. Just like how on the contrary, like from down here, the people who don't own the home yet, that's just because from my end, I'm like that guy rode the wave, did his due diligence, got it. I
Yeah.
didn't. So like that's why I don't own a home.
It's terrifying, but it's like the best worst thing ever right now. So, but at the same time, I have to look at it as an investment because I don't want to be stuck where I am for the rest of my life. I would like to travel around. Like I would like to go to Japan with the boys. I would like to do all this other stuff.
Well, you could you.
Yeah, but you gotta just you gotta play. You gotta play
See, that's
safe.
the thing. Like,
I don't got a landlord I
we
can
get
call.
old.
You know.
No, but we get old and life happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like bills come up. Like you're not 25. It's not acceptable to blow all your money on a car. That sucks. And
You're
like,
in the wrong room.
Is 25 the cutoff?
but do you know what I'm saying? Like that was acceptable. Like it's fine. And dude, everybody's car sucks.
It depends on the situation you're into.
No, but you know what I'm saying though, because like there's a certain when you get to a certain age, like you're like, oh man, like I'm 30, I should like have X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, but you're also putting those things on yourself as well.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's what. When I get into
Correct,
that
but
hole,
we're
it
not
makes,
getting younger, and
No,
you
yeah,
know,
that is never changing.
I mean, there is
Yeah,
absolutely
so-
nothing wrong with renting or
Yeah,
staying
it
with
makes
your
me
parents.
feel
No,
like
I'm
doing
not
what you
some
want to
days.
do. There's
I'm
nothing
not-
wrong
let it
with it. Yeah.
fully engulf you like that because it does make you feel pretty shitty. Because I got friends with kids, families, lives, houses, fully financially stable. I just want my car to be cool.
But you ever sit
Yeah.
them down?
Same.
You ever sit them down and ask them like,
it makes me want
How
to
is
fucking rip my
everything
ears
really?
off, dude. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't feel like.
Yeah, you've
when
told me before.
When I hang out, when I hang out sometimes with that group, I love them to death, but
but say it.
we're different.
He's like
My brain
"That shit's
doesn't
boring
operate
as
like
fuck."
you. I'm sitting there and I'm like, fuck.
I mean,
this
good
is
for
really-
them, but kids freak me out, dude.
Well, it's not the kid thing. It's
Like,
just like,
having kids, that's what I'm scared of. Dude.
it's just like
Yeah,
what else
Yeah.
is there's got to be. What are you doing for fun? Like,
Teddy, I
gotta
think,
hear
partying.
I think you got to give yourself some credit too, because I think you're stressing out about it because you want to hit a certain
Milestones.
Yes.
Point.
yeah, I want to
Yeah.
hit a certain point so I can
Yes.
quit.
Yeah.
but
That's why I just rip
trying to
scratchers.
blow up and act like I don't know
no,
nobody.
but he's got ambitions to be at this place in life. You know
Yeah,
what
that's
I mean?
sick. That's called drive. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
But it's stressing him because he feels like if he's not, whatever it
What's
is.
life without a little bit of stress? They made the
That
word
might be a
for
lot
a reason.
more than a
Peaceful.
little bit.
Honestly,
Yeah.
as soon as you get to a point where you're like chill and like nothing really worried, that's when you start a new project or a
Retire.
new thing, and then you're stressed about that.
yeah. No, you need to have a little bit of stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I currently have 0 projects going on because I just shelved everything. I'm like, I'm done with it for a little while. Just need a break. I need a break, you know?
Well, you still have it though, right?
I mean, I still have my Miata, of course, but that thing needs like maybe $800 and it'll be
That's what they all
fine.
say. dude.
No, I'm serious.
It needs a windshield.
Technically, it just needs a windshield.
It just needs a windshield.
Now, our Miatas are as simple and low key and bang for the buck as you can get.
Yeah, I
What's
got
your setup
And I'm
on
going to tell
yours?
you, they're all identical.
Yeah, they're
So
all the exact
I'm going
same.
to tell you,
Perfect,
I
perfect.
don't care. First of all, the three of us can agree they look like garbage.
I don't think they look bad.
No,
think
no,
they
it
look
just
cool.
no,
No, they
but
look-
it doesn't
they
matter.
look
It's just
good
an
together,
NA it's
but
just,
yeah,
it's
a
just a
Miata
Miata.
solo
I'm just
lap,
sorry.
not
It's just a
cool.
Miata, and it's a Miata, right? But imagine like when you go karting with your friends and you're all going the same speed and nobody can get away from each other. You're having the time of your life. You look like idiots.
Yeah,
on
we
a
don't
go-kart
look cool.
track. But the 3 of you or 4 of you driving on the go-kart track are having the time of your life. So we're all bone stock, no power steering,
Same tires,
Foot flat to
same
the floor.
everything.
foot flat to the floor.
I have
4
different knuckles. That's it. There's the only
yeah,
difference.
there's slightly
'Cause I have Danny George knuckles. You gotta destroy or die.
differentiation in knuckles. And
That's it.
I'm on shitty coils. Josh is on ISR. Mark's on
Fun fact:
my old
I'm on Theo's
Yeah.
high school, making easy streets or whatever they are
Yeah,
from
that's
his
old,
NB.
So you guys
Yeah.
built cars. Well, this was your only car, but you guys had other cars.
It's all mostly Mark's fault.
Mine?
But it's also Theo's fault.
You were
'Cause
not
Theo-
expecting to get.
Theo already had a Miata.
No, it was Theo's fault, 100%.
No. And then Mark also got a Miata. That's cool. I had a BMW.
I have a different story.
That was stupid. And then
It's not your
I
turn.
like the BMW.
I know. I'm waiting.
I got a 240. Theo I feel like only a little bit after got a 240. Mark had a 240 for a minute, but didn't keep the 240, and Mark won't buy a 240, which means since Theo already had a Miata and Mark had a Miata, I had to buy a Miata.
I'm not spending 15 grand on it.
No, I get
Longest
it. I get it.
equation I've ever heard.
Now,
Is this the same 240 you have now?
No.
I bought. Yeah, we can let
Hold
Josh
on.
finish.
Let
and
me-
we
Let
can-
Josh finish. We got our own
Now,
things
They're
going.
gonna
on.
fight each other.
Theo
Yeah.
had the NB, Mark had the NA, so I bought an NA. And then Theo's car,
So you like
which
Mark
is
more.
which is a 300 horsepower NB SR,
Yeah, because
right?
he's got 2 Miatas.
So Theo said, well, it's not really the same because it makes all this power and it's an MB. So Theo bought an NA. So now we all ended up with NAs. But
Yeah.
mostly because Mark wouldn't get it too
All
far.
right, so no.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
But
listen, no.
They're all bone stock. They all don't have. I want to force this
Why do they not have power steering?
because you will overdrive.
You'll
a
100
100
overcorrect.
horsepower car.
You'll overcorrect
with
every single turn.
Power steering.
Mine had power steering when I first started driving the
Do
NA.
they? Some of them not come with power steering? I don't know. anything
Yeah,
about
there is
it.
manual
probably.
racks.
But
yeah.
we use power steering racks that you
Depowered.
take apart. You cut out the washer in the middle and you reassemble them.
And you did that just because one of you.
No, because it's the easiest way to drive a 100 horsepower Miata.
What happens is when you have power steering, they're so numb with power steering with no horsepower.
Okay.
A lot of the times, I don't. If you ever see like an in-car of me, I'm turning back in a lot
Yeah.
Okay,
right?
yeah, I
Because
know
you
what
have to
mean.
turn
Yeah.
into.
to keep
Yeah.
it going because you don't have the pedal to do it.
Yeah.
So what happens is you turn back in and then you're just like, oh, like too much, and then you go to correct, and then it's just way too
you're
easy
sawing
to move
at the wheel. Whereas
Yeah.
like this past year, I started recording in car,
And we can kinda just, like, let it
you
go
can
now.
watch us. We just let go and grab and let go and grab.
So now it drives
And
more like a
as you're-
normal car.
Yeah, and as
Yeah.
you're following somebody, obviously you have to correct.
Yeah.
Because you're mimicking their line. But I would say it is the easiest car to drive. The second you can get used to the short wheelbase, if you're coming from a different car, like you can enter and just let go of the wheel and grab it.
If it's
and
set
just
up correct,
floor
it's
it.
like
That's so
perfect, yeah.
interesting because I think S chassis are so much easier to drive.
Well, the thing is, it's like you.
Oh,
Here we go.
Frankie's horny.
I'm not saying shit. This is
No,
on them.
I'm not saying it's the best chassis, but I'm saying for 100 horsepower. The problem with Josh is Josh.
Why is it a me problem?
No,
Josh is like, I wanna
wants to
have a
be in the
Corolla.
car. Yeah, he's like 100 horsepower car. Oh, I'm flooring it.
Josh does too much. He does way too much.
Which is why
And it's just
JDM
like-
is fuck.
No, that's
No,
why power
dude,
steering
no.
extra didn't work
He
for me in that
clutch
car.
he kicks so much that it actually slows him down
Oh.
because he's clutch kicking.
It worked.
In
My
switchbacks.
lead lines this past season were perfect.
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
My lead lines were bad because Josh's Miata has VTEC somehow.
Yeah, it's like
They
a
had that?
It doesn't.
no. It just it doesn't.
Somehow it,
it
has
hits
a
$4
power
grand
band.
and it just goes bah, and it's mad weird.
It's an exhaust
It's like
like the
So for
perfect amount.
Yeah.
for some reason, I get worried that the key is the entry, because when you have 100 horsepower, you have to be identical.
When there's 3 of you, you have to be tight.
Even 2 of you, because the second somebody gets away from each other, you can't catch up because you all have the same power. So I would get worried that Josh wasn't right there, which is my own problem. So I would look back, rear view or side view, and then I would go to enter, and I would look back when I needed to enter. So I would enter and then just like blow off first turn
Yeah, that's
because I wanted to make sure that he was right there,
Oh,
and that was my
I
issue.
feel like that was mostly last of that.
back
That was,
on
in
the
the past, because I just really started this past year driving bone stock Miatas. I really started to hone in, and it's the truth, is you have to get the first turn right. And when you're always driving the same course, you start messing
Because
around
you don't
with
have
things.
enough power to fix.
Just in
things.
general,
Yep.
you have to get.
I mean,
if
you
the
could
first,
cheat. You could cheat really well in those
but
cars.
If in just drifting in general, if the first turn is perfect, the rest of the track follows.
Yeah.
It flows. So like
They're momentum. They're momentum cars. You
Yeah.
need
So
to
yeah,
keep
you
that's what I'm
start like
thinking.
I was starting to being right behind him, and then had trouble. So then I started being next to him, and it's true. Right next to him is the perfect spot where they handbrake, you handbrake, and you're there in the pocket, and you just wait a second and you get into it.
So the most fun with our cars is, I think, would be going into turn 1, and then we don't try and link because obviously we can't do it unless we do like 30 switchbacks. Bank to tree turn, we all just go straight up against the wall,
Straight line.
and we stack up like NASCARs, and we all one by one just flick right at the barrels, and it's the perfect spot,
love
most
it.
consistent every single time. It's so good. But back on real quick, back onto the Miata thing. Here's what happened. I was growing up, and my neighbor got a Miata for like dumb cheap off of some Spanish dude. We were like super hyped about it. Like, yeah, dude, Miata's sick. We put like 18s on it, rolled the fenders with vice grips. I thought it was the coolest car ever. Then I found out they were rear wheel drive. And I said, I need
That's
one
a
of these
common
things.
one.
Yeah, dude.
You know how many people think Miatas are front
I
wheels?
didn't even have
like
I could see
outside
that.
the
Yeah,
world.
I didn't even have my license yet. Like the Honda Prelude, that should be rear wheel drive. Guess
Yeah.
what? It ain't.
Oh,
You
don't
know?
even get me started
Yeah,
on that.
listen,
Del
I'm sorry to even bring it up, but the Del Sol too. Yeah, Del Sol.
I'm so triggered by the Prelude.
I know.
They fucking missed.
They missed
massive
that. It should have at
opportunity.
least been all-wheel drive.
They had so many
that's like a whole
body
nother
kits
thing.
for that car, dude.
so
Imagine the amount of
many.
body
Imagine
kits.
right now,
which
we'd be
body style is
drifting
your
those
favorite,
fucking
though?
things.
Oh
Sure,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Which body
dude.
style is your favorite?
For what, the Prelude?
Yeah.
I don't know shit about them. All I know is
The
when I see
BB
one, I'm like, that's wrong.
BB8.
Is that the square headlights?
That sounds like
kind of square
R2D2.
taillights?
Yeah,
I like,
yeah.
But
I
that
like the generation.
BB7 had like the
You like the
light,
generation
yeah.
before
I
because
like
that's
the
one you
BB4.
had.
No, but that is my favorite one.
Okay.
I like that one.
But
Whatever,
give it a
BB4.
go, Jamie.
Yeah, let me get
Yeah,
some
pull that
Preludes.
up. I want to see
There's a
what
rear
these
wheel
are.
drive
have to
one with a
be
KA
me.
in it.
It's like a
That-
BB4 or BB5.
Don't look up BB8.
What about a-
I like the BB8 one. Look that one up.
Oh hell no!
Malcolm said BBL.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Enhance.
I'm looking at the last one. Enhance. I'm looking at the last
Yeah,
one.
that's the one everybody likes.
Yeah, that's the only one I
That
know.
one, yeah.
The one right before the bottom one is the one I also like.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
rear wheel drive one. I
These
Yeah,
two,
same.
these
That's the
two
one I
are
had.
definitely
I
the
like
nicest
That
ones,
bottom one should have been rear wheel drive.
want. No,
I-
the second to
They
the
all
second to
should have
last.
been.
I don't even know what that is. I never seen one.
This right
With the
here, you know what
flip-ups?
this reminds me of? This reminds me of Drag Racer V3.
No,
Oh
that
my
the
God.
fender mirrors are sick.
Great
You guys
game.
play that game?
If you squint really hard, it's like a Skyline coupe
Yep.
mix.
Yes.
Which one? The
The
top?
bottom one.
Oh, the bottom
You
one.
squint really hard. It's like a coupe rear and a Skyline front.
That's actually.
Yeah.
So
I actually
the
got that
headlights
effect,
are
which is
squares, though.
what?
It's that back window. Looks
It's
exactly
like
like a Silvia.
R32 front
It does look like a
and
Silvia.
a.
Dude, they
Weird.
fucked up so bad.
Sorry to bring that up. I didn't mean to trigger anybody.
Losers.
They really didn't fuck
But
up.
then
that
what-
much. They would have
what-
sold a lot less.
Drag Racer.
Oh yeah. So what happens is my neighbor had one. He was like my best friend growing up, and then it was like I was supposed to buy it off of him, but obviously me not even having my license and 16 years old, I obviously didn't have any money because all I cared about was skateboarding back then. And then after Jake passed away, before all that happened, and I found out about drifting through all them, I was like, I'm gonna get a Miata. Like in Theo, I met Theo. I'm like, Theo has a Miata. He drifts it. Hell yeah, I'm gonna get a Miata. But I wanted an NA because that's what my neighbor had. And I was like, oh, this is super, super cool. The original plan was I was supposed to buy Jake's Miata. I don't know if you remember that. I was supposed to buy his Miata, but his dad wouldn't sell it to me. And I'm actually kind of happy I didn't buy it. It would be awesome to have it, obviously. But that car was like really rotted out.
It was very rusty.
Yeah, and it had a 1.6 in it and all that. So I ended up
very
looking
rusty.
for one.
That's the one we
And
took in
buying
your
one.
backyard drifting. That's the one we took in your backyard drifting.
That sounds fun.
Probably.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I got a Miata, not because it was like Mark had a Miata, so we all have to get one. Like, no, I want one. I don't care what you had.
Yeah, but then
He's talking
you
about after
had
that.
it and you weren't.
Yeah, but I
changing,
wasn't
so
about to
we
turbo
had
it. I bought it for $1,650. I was not about the. I should have done it back then because now I definitely ain't doing
No,
it.
because it would have blew up. It would have blown more.
Exactly,
Transits, it would have blown diffs.
And the last time I drove my car, I blasted the wall and drove it around the wall like the NASCAR dude did, because they were behind me. So I just stayed like foots in the throttle, like wham, bam, 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 riding down the wall. Yeah, and Theo's like, great. Well, I'm gonna have to find Mark a chassis because he ain't gonna do this. Like I need to do all that, you know, whatever. It's cool.
What event was that?
Do you have footage from this?
Stuff Moves?
Oh,
Was it Stuff Moves?
it's on my old phone. I have all the footage.
The turning at the barrels is one of my favorite things about every single lap. When you see it at E-Town, when they hit the barrels, it's like the telltale sign. Like,
Oh,
yo,
because you ride the wall down and
Yeah.
then flick. Yeah.
Yeah. I get so close to the wall where you see the rubber getting thrown up on the wall. Like I'm not scared.
media guy right there.
Dude, I am not
Where's
scared.
the video of the water bottle or a dildo?
It was a
It was a
dildo.
water- It was a mine
What's
was a
up with
water
the
bottle.
dildo?
Oh, mine was
Why is
the
there always
dildo.
so many dildos flying
Justin
around?
That's
Trust-
because
Justin
of
Cottrell
Justin
worked
the
at a
Dick
sex
Daddy,
shop.
baby. That's my
But it's
dude right
always
there.
when
That is
you
my
got
dude,
the
man.
hammock on. When you got the banana hammock on, I'm like, what the?
When I got my
fuck?
moneymaker out.
Hey,
What the
yo.
fuck is happening when that? I'm
So
like,
my
yo.
when I was growing up, I wanted to be a Chippendale dancer, but obviously I'm not 6'4" and a giant muscular dude, so that never happened, to be honest. But I'm okay. I'm very comfortable with myself, and
Yeah, definitely.
and
yeah.
especially down there, you could really be yourself down there, and I all the dudes think it's funny, all the girls think it's funny. I don't do it because I'm like trying to be some sexy Magic Mike dude. I do it because it brings everybody enjoyment, and obviously myself, because any chance I get to be like not wearing any clothes in front of everybody. I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm doing it.
That's like what a true dancer would say. Like, well, it brings everyone into
I think
it.
you would
See, you were
rock
meant
the
for it, man.
fuck out of a chip.
I did a couple of amateur nights, yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, and let me tell you, those old
Does that
women,
mean-
they could pinch really hard.
Pinch?
Yeah,
Like
no,
shit.
yeah, they're not.
No
Yeah, they're not
shit, I
scared
was
to be
like,
like, get
if I
over
use their
here and
nails,
grab
though.
you. Yeah, dude, it's brutal.
Dude, that's kind of
Wow, when he
Yeah, it's fun.
That's
good time.
dope. Good on you. I don't have the fucking
Thanks, dude.
confidence to do any of that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus Christ.
and also like nowadays too, like my old lady's smoking hot. I'm not.
Good times.
I don't plan on
W,
going
good.
anywhere. I love that chick, so I'm
Hell
good.
yeah,
so
man.
Malcolm,
as
you just
long as
missed
I'm
it.
not being rude, got it. That's all.
He was just talking about how he goes to the club losing the banana hammock. Do we have any photos of that? On your
Why
Instagram?
did you go?
Says
Why
that.
why
On
did
my
why-
Instagram?
Why
Yeah.
did he go? Why did he go? Malcolm,
Bring
hey,
it up.
You missed it,
Bring
man.
it. I want to bring it up.
think
Bring
you
it up.
appreciated it.
Maybe go to my tag photos too, because all
Of
this, all the
course.
freaky peach
Of course, this
stuff's
is
on
coming
there.
up.
Was it cool with the
I'm trying to see
addition of
some
Jake?
dick, Theo,
I feel like
right?
Jake's another guy.
Yell
who's
orders
really
at Malcolm again?
I'm sorry, Jake.
Jake Parrish.
Parrish?
You guys keep
Yeah, that's my
dragging him
nephew.
on the- Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Wait,
I feel
for
like you
dead
guys.
ass?
No, he's
watched
not really
him-
my
Oh, I
nephew,
was
but
like, wait,
that's my
what?
nephew.
I feel like you just
There you
watched
go.
him grow up, so then he just like grew into.
So what happened was, funny
Frankie.
enough, because Frankie Beans is up there. So the first every year car wash was supposed to be me, Justin, Lewis, and Frankie, and Frankie bailed. Frankie bailed. So I was like, I had a banana hammock, everything, like ready to go for all
just
the
has it in
boys.
the car.
Yeah, dude, I had it. Dude. Like, come on now. And then plus we had Justin. He could get us anything we want. And what happens is, we needed a fourth person because I was like, dude, 3 of us can't do this. Like, I'm not washing cars with only 3 people. So I walked over, I woke Jake up with a Red Bull and a thong and said, put this on, you're on. And he came out, he was nervous at first, but he ended up picking it up. I'm happy he's comfortable. Yeah,
You guys
Those
really,
are the sunglasses
yeah,
I think of.
dude. You
you guys
Look at
really
that.
created Jake Parrish.
Look at that. Look.
I think he would have ended up that way anyway.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He was born
Bro,
for
if
it.
I showed some of my cousins overseas this shit, they would go, God damn, that is America, bro.
I wish my butt wasn't so flat though, you know.
I didn't even know that Freaky Pete's existed.
Freaky Pete's car wash, come get your shit washed.
That's
dude.
crazy.
I got you. You can pull up.
Ladies' Day.
Yeah, ladies'
Yeah,
day.
it's for
I
the,
knew
it's for the
about that.
girls. I think we're gonna like
And
might,
probably some
might
dudes.
come out of that a little bit. I'm not really feeling it too much anymore, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm getting old now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy Sailor, dude. Shout out Sailor, I love that man.
Yeah,
look at the
he's
confidence
amazing,
in that
bro.
dude. So the comments on like the
What a
Facebook,
dancer.
nobody cared about anybody but Sailor.
That's
Can you
this
blame
guy?
him?
That's Sailor, yeah, dude. He is so.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
one.
yeah.
You guys were dragging Jake across the hood.
Like he's a squeegee.
They
Yeah,
use-
but it's not like these are. It's not like
use
they're, we
soap.
weren't doing this with like super terrible. I mean, super nice cars.
No,
We're
no,
just
no,
like,
no.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
not.
Yeah.
I don't think the car was maybe the. I was
at
like,
Jake's
they're
comment.
dragging Jake.
You bring
on a
the alcohol, I'll
windshield.
bring the disappointment. Jake is amazing.
Yeah, I love Jake.
Yeah.
man.
Oh wait, this is what I wanted to say. Hey, did you know Beans? You see how you know the shape of Beans' stomach?
Yeah,
I'm
big.
not gonna call it round anymore because have you ever like poked it?
No.
Yeah, solid, rock solid. I punched. Listen, I
No,
feel like
it
I'm
is.
the toughest
That's
dude
where all his
ever.
power comes
I
from.
punched him in the stomach and it clasped my wrist. Like, I was like, oh my
It's a
god.
phenomenon. It's got to be a medical.
It's
dude.
a phenomenon.
No, it's not a problem, dude.
No, no,
It's
no.
just-
It's just like muscle, dude.
Have
Like,
you
I was
guys-
like, what
Maybe
the fuck?
maybe
Interesting. I
too
don't
much vitamin D.
Have you guys ever seen Frankie skateboard?
No.
One of the
Frankie?
one of the best. No, not this Frankie. Beans.
Beans?
One of the best frontside flips in the game.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They,
All right, we're gonna
they
bring
pop-
him out next
they're-
time.
When does
They're
this
like
guy's talent
they're like-
end?
Need a mini pipe.
So I pop them like regular frontside flips, like what a normal person should do, like back foot catch, bring it around, whatever. He pops them like old school Muska style, like through the legs, like, yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah,
Why can
dude.
Beans just fucking do anything?
Dude, Beans is a good dude. I like
Yeah,
him.
I fucking
like
love
Beans.
Beans.
Yeah, he's
dude.
great.
I love that guy, man.
I'm glad to have.
I'm glad he
Met.
lives so close.
Yeah, we
And,
we
yeah,
we
that's
built
awesome.
we built a mini ramp in Josh's basement. This is like when we actually all started skating again, like coming back out of it, and it's
Good
good.
times.
We don't skate it anymore.
I was
though.
gonna say,
It's just
like, is
covered
this
in
a
dust.
recent development?
No, it was like 5 or 6
still there,
years
though.
ago, but it's still there. Yeah, it's solid. It's all the Shields. I don't know if you guys ever heard of
The
Shield
petty
skate
video
park.
is the best video ever.
Oh my god!
Where
Wait,
was
I
she?
feel like I see.
we
has
can't.
that?
Yeah, because it's on my Instagram and it's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like with the people like floating through space and stuff. Shout out Blaze for making that one happen.
Why does Shield
Oh,
skate
Blaze.
park sound mad?
Because there was 2 of them. They were in Flemington,
Flemington. Where in Flemington was that? Because
like
the only
right off of the
2-0.
circle.
the skate park that I went to was
Yeah.
Drop In, so that was in
Drop in. I remember that.
dude.
I didn't drop in.
got
on
my-
I'm
fuck
gonna be
that.
honest. I never heard of drop in.
It was all the way in. It was right at the Mahwah, New Jersey border or New York.
That's too
That's
north for me.
really-
I was
yeah,
going. I was going 10 minutes to the Hackettstown. Like
Yeah,
dude.
Hackettstown was good.
Hackettstown was
For
sick.
back
The
in the day,
skate. Well, I
Hackettstown was
think
really
I don't remember what the original name was, but then I know it was Skate 57, and that's all I remember after that. A lot of concussions
I'm
since then.
scared
Too.
to try to get on a skateboard now.
No,
No
just
way. I'll
Hackettstown
shred one right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, Malcolm fucking.
Oh, you said.
Remember
you
that
said-
little-
Oh yeah. I wasn't supposed to bring this up, dude.
We had. Oh, were you not?
No, I was just saying I didn't feel like skating, so I don't want to bring up skating, and then I brought it up because I'm like totally gonna skate.
Malcolm says he's not good at skating, but I had this stint a few years ago where I was like, I need to buy. I got a job and I was like, I'm gonna get the board I like.
Yeah, dude.
Here
Yeah.
it is,
Feels
yeah.
good.
Bought
Feels
the board,
good.
Skated for 2 months. Malcolm was doing kickflips and varials and everything like that, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this.
Malcolm, what's your favorite?
Malcolm
Malcolm, what's your
skates,
favorite trick, dude?
A kickflip.
All right.
a good
All right.
choice.
Listen, that's the most inconsistent
cat.
trick. That
Let me-
kickflips are the most inconsistent trick.
Let me
So,
tell you something about
don't worry.
Malcolm. He can do anything, but he's not too into skateboarding, but he can do anything. So if you just
Give me a couple hours, I can get
Yeah.
something. I can get something.
My guy. That's my guy right there.
Dude, but
Probably take me more than a couple hours.
but he
now.
can still do
Who?
tricks and
Me.
not get hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, just flip
Well,
and then just if he
I think-
landed primo, it'd be like oh, okay.
Malcolm, how old are you?
28.
Yeah.
I think past 30 is when that starts.
Oh
happening.
yeah, dude. My
Yeah.
back's
I'm about to turn 30 in 2 months. I'm really
Yeah,
afraid.
You're fucking
Hurts.
dead.
I'm
Yeah.
walking it in with a half marathon right away.
Dude, the other
should.
day we were snowboarding and
Dude,
Theo
go
took
full.
the gnarliest tomahawk. It was so funny, dude. The gnarliest tomahawk, and he seems to be doing okay. So it turns out when you're past 30, you can still do dumb stuff.
Well, Theo's taking fucking vitamins and he's
Oh
healthy.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
His
surviving
meal
off of
is healthy
smokes
as
and
hell.
coffee.
The vitamin D.
You know the secret? Ovaltine.
Oh, I forgot
okay.
about that. I'm a
Never
Nesquik
broke a bone.
guy.
Never
Really?
broke a bone.
And I've broken every
Just
one.
ripped the ligament
With
off
milk.
your thumb.
Oh,
I
my-
ripped the ligament. I didn't break the bone.
That's true.
With
my
milk? With milk,
grandfather drank
Ovaltine?
that stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's the milk, personally. I never broke a bone
vitamins.
either.
All right, let me
and
tell you, I used to
drank
drink
milk
like
growing up.
I used to drink like a gallon of milk like a day.
You snapped a lot of bones.
Every
Ovaltine.
single one. Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Dude,
not that.
Why do I feel like Mark's falls were probably pretty?
Oh yeah, there was
Yeah.
you weren't getting out of them.
Yeah, like you're gonna break
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah,
bone.
reg-
I also
regardless,
did
I
put
was
myself
breaking
in these
them.
situations,
Yeah.
so there's that.
Yeah,
so.
I was like shooting 60-footers snowboarding, landing like 90.
Yeah, you're breaking. I don't think
Yeah,
you could drink
yeah.
as much.
When
milk
I
as
hear
you thought.
people fuck themselves up snowboarding, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
That's
I
how I
don't know
broke my
why.
face.
uncomfortable.
with
Yeah,
snowboarding.
because I'm like with skateboarding, I'm like, yeah, there's pavement. That
know
makes sense.
snowboarding's
Snowboarding,
like
it's like
The snow is hard.
Yeah,
snow is pretty
but
hard.
No,
dude,
but it's
what's
just
like what's like the highest impact taken besides for like a crash like Jake Brown or whatever that was, but like Jaws was like a 13-foot 4-inch ollie or something like that. Dude, snowboarding like
No idea what we're talking about.
snowboarding, you're like
Skateboarding.
snowboarding, you're like you could be if you overshoot a landing on like an East Coast style jump,
Jaws was a stair set.
dude, you're gonna be like 50 something feet in the air. By time you're like all the way at peak to landing, you are going. That's a serious impact.
yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun.
Yo,
Nah,
who hurt
now
themselves
I'm
the other day,
nervous.
Malcolm? Who hurt themselves the other day snowboarding?
Eric.
Eric. Yes.
Eric.
What was he doing?
At Big Dream, he was doing a board slide, and I thought that
This is what I'm talking about.
I thought that he
Shit
caught
like
that.
this.
But this,
Not big
not-
air shit.
the rail could have been. I don't know. He could have leaned forward.
Like
caught
you
an
just
edge.
land a certain way and boom, your
Well,
fucking
no, bro. He did
clavicle is
not
fucking
land a
sticking
certain
out.
way.
He-
He,
he,
caught an
like-
edge on the rail and literally landed.
He tried to
chest
jump out of it.
first.
And he like launched himself and
Yeah.
landed on
Oh,
his
so
shoulder.
he landed on the rail.
No,
No, he
on the
landed on
ground
the
in
ground.
front of the rail on his chest, right here.
He caught an edge on the rail and just flew forward.
It's
Scorpion.
on his Instagram if you want to pull it up.
Hey,
Are we gonna
Scorpion.
watch
Yeah,
it?
actually, I'm
Yeah,
down.
let's
I'm
watch
down.
this, dude. I'm here.
He landed on his shoulder, so he broke his collar.
Are you gonna be able to tell us what happened, like what he may or may not have done wrong? I'm sorry, Eric.
Of course
for
he
this.
Yeah, I'm assuming that if he was doing a board slide, he wasn't full like 90 against a rail, and he hit like that no-go zone, and it makes the board
And it
flex,
bit,
and
yeah.
it bites the rail.
The same-
It
the same
happens
exact
every
thing I
single
I
did
broke
time.
my
today.
wrist
Yeah,
that way
same
at
thing.
Creek.
Every single time. Yo, Creek's a danger zone.
It's icy
Yeah.
as fuck.
I love. Yeah,
I
we're
was
on
fucking
we're
like
on the Ice
14.
Coast, big dog.
I couldn't go anywhere. I was 14, dude.
I
I,
broke-
don't even know how I got there.
I broke my face at Mountain Creek.
Damn.
Theo was there, saw the whole thing firsthand.
How was it?
His fault, actually.
Theo's been through some shit, man. You
And
guys
I'm
put
not
through-
even mad.
You guys-
You just all think I am.
Look, man, you're not mad. You're not mad.
See, my problem is I don't say a lot, so people just think I'm a stuck-up piece of shit or something. Or
Nah.
they're
Oh, I
just
didn't
like-
think that at all. I think you're I think that you're the responsible one.
But like even like when I'm around new people, I don't really.
Are you not the?
I
Are
don't
you not
really
the
say
responsible
much.
friend? Did I get that wrong?
Theo could be irresponsible.
Yeah, Theo's the responsible one, I think.
Yo,
I think that
Theo
I
Theo-
think I
never-
make.
Yeah.
I think the end game decisions might be okay, but the small game decisions are not.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's do that. Dude, we missed on his whole finger thumb ligament thing. He also had to get stitches in his face. I missed the 4th of July fireworks with all the old ladies and everything like that. For 2 years in a row, because the first year was my fault. I blacked out at like 4 in the afternoon, never even made it. The second year,
4 in the afternoon.
yeah, it was a bad day.
didn't
And
get
yeah, I know. That's why I blacked out. And then Theo, we were riding BMX and just not riding BMX anymore. So that's what happened with that one.
I didn't get into the BMX thing. It's a lot of metal. I'm scared.
Yeah,
And I'm
fuck
pretty sure
that.
that's the last time I knocked myself out.
Yeah, I was that kid at the skate park that everybody hated because I show up with a skateboard and a BMX bike.
And you could just do everything.
And I would
Yeah.
shred both, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Derek.
crazy.
Derek on a
Shred
bicycle can
both.
do that.
Inline
Bold statement.
blades.
I never rollerbladed, pro.
Yeah.
Later.
The whole town did.
I never rollerbladed. Only when
you,
I was like
Josh?
11.
Yeah, we all did.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
I
Drew.
could see Josh doing
Yeah,
that.
dude, it was sick.
We all
I'll
did.
hit a set slide right
You
now.
probably still have yours.
No, I don't.
Interesting.
I do not. And those aren't mine in your basement. Those are Storm's.
With
Oh,
the
that's
little
right.
wheels.
I forgot.
That kind of.
I did that shit for like a week.
No, you did not. Did you really?
Yep.
We never talked about this.
Yep. Jumped a stair set.
Yeah, the only thing that
Three
I'll
Good
give them.
times.
I'll say this. I'm gonna go out there. People are gonna hate on me. I'll give them, like, especially like the older days with rollerblade dudes, the gaps that they would do were immense,
wild.
bro. Like that one that's
Like
like,
over buildings and shit.
the super iconic one where it's like a I don't know, like a 16 flat 16 or something like that. And he just throws he had to get towed in by a car and he throws a massive 180 down it.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of too.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, was it the 180?
dude, it's
Yeah.
so brutal.
That is
I'm like,
crazy.
how did dudes even do that?
How do your legs,
Rollerblades
like-
are a weird sensation, bro. Because you're going pretty fast, and when you look down for a second, there's nothing really.
And none of them dudes are ever like they're not tight to their feet. They
No,
like
they're
no,
loose as
dude, they're like loose boot riding.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Bro.
crazy.
Connor Croaks into that shit.
I know.
Oh, I
That's
forgot
awesome.
about that.
Connor, where the hell has Connor been?
Who knows,
I
bro?
haven't seen him in
just pops
7
up.
years.
That's what, dude. When you,
He
when
just
you
shows
live,
up.
randomly pop
bro,
up,
when
yeah.
you live in Long Island, that's just how it goes. No one sees you.
That was how I had no clue where he was from.
Yeah,
I think it was like
yeah.
East Coast Bash. I'm just like,
And
Dude,
now it's even worse.
I
Now they got
croak?
more
Yeah.
I
tolls
wish
over
that
there.
there
and
was
I just see I just see somebody in the middle of nowhere like, like
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that
really
is
does-
exactly
he
how
does appear,
I
yeah.
run into Connor every time I see him. Sometimes.
Yep.
Or not sometimes, all the time.
And
Final
that just-
bout. I'm looking at the.
that takes
field,
me back to Final Bout 2.
And then I'm
yeah.
looking around. I'm like up, and then you just see Connor, and I'm like,
Yeah.
See, I'm like not good. I'm like not good. Some people will be like, they'll tell me their Instagram handle because I'm so bad with all that. And somebody will tell me their Instagram handle, and I'm like, oh, sick. But then like I don't know their name. I have no clue what photo they shot of
fine.
me, and I feel terrible about all of it because they're all there doing it, and I'm just like doing my thing. But I don't know. I just feel like not a good person doing it.
Once upon a time, I could track it all.
Yeah, but now I can't.
Yeah,
I can't. Not
it's
even
not-
close, dude.
if
not
I
even
don't remember
close.
and we're hanging out and we're having a good time, I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna straight up ask you, like, look, man, I forgot your name. What was it again?
Well, the worst with us too is like we always have. I always have kids would like come up to me where they be in Sneaky Pete's hanging out after the day or something. So like, oh, dude, thanks for helping me. It's like, put your helmet back on. I have no clue who you are. I've only ever seen this much of you. And then they're like, yeah, I'll drive the 240. I'm like, oh. They're like, yeah, the black 240. I'm like, yeah, dude, that doesn't help me.
1 in 60.
Like, at
What
all.
did you suck at? I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, you yelled at me. I'm like, oh yeah, now I remember. But I don't yell at anybody.
I was about. Hold on a minute.
I yell at everyone.
Do you have a favorite thing to tell kids nowadays? Like,
Oh, if I'm like for like an nah, not really, because you know what it is I realize now that I'm getting older, like a lot of these kids, like I'm not gonna call them soft, but like they don't take it as
No, you can call them
that's
like
fine.
that.
yeah, they're soft, dude.
Yeah.
They're soft. Dude.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool.
We've
So-
had people come on here before and go like,
We've had this whole conversation.
yeah, they're just
yeah, you
so
know,
I-
you already heard it.
and like everybody's already like talking about like like this whole like the cancel culture and everyone's like, oh, Club Loose dudes are mean and all that. It's like, no, dude, like we're like half the time I'm busting balls. Like I never mean anything I say unless it's something
Yeah.
positive. I don't really mean it. Like if I say something positive to you, I mean it. But if I'm like just calling you a dipshit or like, oh no, you just suck. Like I'm obviously
Unless you're doing some dipshit stuff.
Oh, obviously, but then
like,
I'm not gonna be nice about it. I'm not gonna say it with a smile. You know?
If you say
You're
something
speeding through the
positive,
pitch, I'm not
though,
gonna be nice to you.
it'll be backhanded.
Yeah. Shit. You're such a piece of
Well, we had some dudes on here the other night, and
Theo saw it.
Tack line?
Attack line. Did you see that one?
He's
And
seen
you
every
remember
single one.
hearing the
I
Club Loose
literally
conversation.
am in the garage more than I would like to admit.
He's got a
I
6-shot,
do
though.
not understand how I have a significant other.
But you heard them talking about like Club
Yeah.
Loose and everything, and they were they're young. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be interesting. So,
So
you know, we're gonna talk about it.
I didn't
It's
hear
changed.
it. I
It's-
didn't watch it. I'm
It's
sorry.
a mixed bag, right? So you don't know what you're gonna get talking to people, and you don't know them. So before, dude, I learned, and people screamed at me.
Yeah, and that's just how it was.
Because you're learning something. Like
Yeah.
otherwise, I'm not gonna
And they were
take
like,
what you're
dude,
saying
you
seriously.
suck. You keep doing this, and I was like, oh.
Well, the problem is too,
And
like a
then
lot of
you
dudes.
change it.
Yeah,
And like I kept on. I remember with my car, I kept on turn 2, the big sweeper on back horse. I kept on blowing off on the outside, and I kept on blowing off. And then the one dude's like, "Yo, like just turn in, dude. Like you keep turning right, just turn left. Like build more angle
yeah.
and floor it, and you'll pull yourself." And I was just like, "Dude, this doesn't work." It's like I don't trust you. You yelled at me.
Well, yeah, that's what
And
they
then I
do.
did it, and I was like, I'm so
The
glad
problem
you
is
yelled
now
at
is
me.
like
You
you
know?
yell at one of these kids, then they're like, first of all, every dude
Well, you just don't
ever
know how
thinks,
they're gonna take it.
Yeah, well, every dude ever thinks that they're the best at it. Like I thought I was
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
dude,
was
I
gonna
already
say.
got this shit on lock, bro.
I feel like a lot of dudes
You
just
know?
don't want to be told what to
Yeah,
do.
so then
They
like
just
if
wanna
you
figure it
don't
out.
like, hey man, like you should fucking blah 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 blah. I don't tiptoe around anybody, so it's kind of hard for me to like be like that. But it's like these kids are like, oh, well, what the fuck does he know? He's just fucking yelling at me. He doesn't
just
fucking
works
know.
here.
Yeah, like fuck
You
that
know what?
guy.
I don't believe that. I think you're the guy to walk up looking all tough like you're about to yell at somebody. Be like,
100%.
you'll be like, take your glasses
100%.
off. Be like, hey, dude.
We can't
Depends
have
on
Mark
who
talk
it
about
is.
Mark's perspective.
Why?
Jaded
I don't know. I don't know the definition of jaded.
I feel like
or biased.
Use it in a sentence.
I
Biased
have
is better.
been in that grid before. I've seen
All right, here we go.
Mark before. I've seen
Was I rude to
everybody
you?
before. Nah, but as a kid and you're learning something and you're new somewhere, that shit's scary. It's fine.
Yeah, but I was also that kid once too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
but-
It's like, but that carried with me when I went anywhere else, and now I have a standard and a different kind of like, okay, I'm on a racetrack. I'm not gonna be an idiot and ask retarded questions. I'm not gonna be a dumbass while I'm on grid. I'm not gonna do anything dumb that they don't want me to do.
Try to be safe.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna act the same way that I do at home.
You're just gonna
Well,
be a responsible adult.
It was
right?
a little bit. It was a little bit easier for me coming into it because they were already doing it. They were already at the track,
Oh,
and they were already
We're
like
already workers.
you were starting to be workers because
Yeah.
that's when like the Baloney Kids thing was all happening and you're boys with all them. So like when I came in, I didn't because normally I would be like, "Yo, fuck off" to anybody. Sorry, that was really aggressive. But
that's what you blurt.
yeah, sorry.
This entire podcast, you just fuck off is what stopped you.
Yeah, but I said it really aggressive. So anyway, I knew that I didn't want to make them look bad. Like, oh, who's your boy that you brought? So I knew that I had to kind of like give and take a little bit there.
Yeah.
But then like once there was, I think it was actually the first event I was at, everybody was so hungover. I'm like, you guys need help? And they were like, yeah, actually, we could use your help. So then like I got in pretty quick with like all them dudes. But at the same time, I was just like always trying to be careful with what I was doing at first. You know,
It's
like
just-
kids don't have that anymore. That
it's just
respect anymore.
it's a
I
very
feel.
different environment, right?
Yeah.
So when we got in, you went drifting at Englishtown.
I probably had an
or-
iPhone 1.
or RSD. Like that's all you went to,
Yeah.
right? So you only had 2 options. Okay, so like you didn't have a choice but to deal with us.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Okay.
I know what you're saying.
So now moving,
That's
you know,
kind of true.
moving. You know, this is
Yeah.
something you have to think
I
about.
never
It's like
really thought about it like
never
that.
thought about it.
moving
like-
forward now, like there's more options. So you still need to empower what has always worked, but you also need to figure out how to cater to everyone. So instead of going to their window like you're a freaking idiot.
I mean, we still do that.
Sure, but you might have some kind of rapport with them first. You talk to the kid first and say, yo, like, you keep messing this up. Change this.
And if they
if they don't do it, you're like, yo, you're a freaking idiot.
if they talk back or give excuses or say whatever.
I mean, you have
Then
an
you don't-
excuse. You have an excuse. Like,
no,
I'll
but it
listen
doesn't.
to it.
Sure, if they don't have a handbrake, but like,
Yeah.
this is the problem now is it has worked how it has worked for so long, and it works well. There's a recipe.
Produced so many good drivers.
Yeah, so there's a recipe. The problem is people come in and they have this attitude and they think they want to fight it. They want to fight the recipe. And if you're gonna do that, we're not gonna help. I'm not interested. There's plenty of times where you ask people something, and then you're like, you know what? I can tell it's not gonna work on this person. No, you just know.
No, you're right. You're
can
right.
tell
I
from
go on. Yeah, that's
and,
100%. That's a real thing.
like, you know, it's a nice car, nice everything. You want to help them, you know, hone in some stuff, and they just won't listen. They won't take. It's not even that they won't listen. They won't take it. You can just tell right off the bat. You're like, you know what? Maybe I'll talk to them again, but
They're gonna learn the
there's
hard way.
other people that could, you know, take the advice better.
Yeah.
And that's fun. That's totally
And
fine.
it's much easier in C group because C group everyone's eager to learn, but in B group, people start to get a chip on their shoulder, or like it's a little harder to talk to, and they just want A group, A group, A group,
I was gonna say I feel like B group is where like
or they don't ask.
That's where I like stop
the
really
bad,
helping
like-
so much because they just piss me off.
I low key. I'm
Use the
sorry,
word.
Josh. I don't mean
Techniques
to interrupt.
or
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
no,
where-
don't
it's where,
interrupt
like, it's where like the bad name comes, like for people are like, oh, Club Loose, like everybody's a dick.
You think it's B group?
I
Yeah,
think
we're-
a lot
we-
of it's from B
listen,
group
we are
trying
the-
to get to A
yeah.
group or wants to drive with their friends.
Because it's hard. Because first of all, everyone wants to be an A group, but like, okay, you're gonna spend how much on a cage now?
Oh my god! I heard a number the other day. I was like, what?
Yeah.
But so
Yeah, kids are still overbuilding cars and then still have no clue what they're doing.
When-
with them, though.
Yeah, we try to help stop
I
that.
100% did that.
when I hear that, when I'm hearing you all describe the fact that kids fight it when they're in B because then they learn a little bit and then they're
Yeah.
fighting what you want them to learn, to me, that kind of cracks me up and I'm happy about that. Because then they're trying to make it work for them. They're going to find out it doesn't work for them, or they're going to find out it does. They're going to keep doing it, and then they'll maybe, I don't know, down the line keep listening to you. I like when people
You're
have
that
to
type of
fight
person.
to learn something.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But at the end of the day, I want to be able to know that when you get into A group that we can drive together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Which
trust
is-
anybody.
Sure.
Yeah. Which
Same.
is
That-
that,
Only,
fine.
no,
that
when
was
I
the
had that,
point.
when I
That's
had
the
that
whole
240
point. That was
for a
the
little
point.
bit, I trusted everybody. Now that I'm in the Miata, I'm like, I'm only driving my boys. One, I'm in a
Well,
Miata. Two, it's like,
different. You have 100
like-
horsepower, so it's like
I
only
also see
like,
Frito behind me with a big exposed bash bar, and I'm like, oh, dude, I trust you, but
He's gonna hit you.
Yeah, I know he's gonna poke me. He poked Dio while he was driving my car.
That little bit of friction, that's like that badass like environment that I was scared of when I was a kid that I know and love now. Like when I go to a drift event, it's a serious thing. It's not like it's fun. We're all having fun.
Yeah, I
we're
wanna have
hanging
fun.
out.
Yeah.
It's a serious thing. We're being a race car driver that day. It's dope. It's fun. Like, and we worked hard to be there. So that environment to me is important. Like it has to be badass. It has to be fucking strict. It's like a place where you need to be strict. So that's why I like it.
There's definitely a time and place to be like a little more loose about it.
Yeah.
And then, but like when you're on track, like we have workers, there's other people, like there could be like anything can happen at any moment. So it's like, yo, be respectful a little bit when you're out there, but same time, like still have fun. Like I love that shit.
yeah, it's you have to
I'm
just
retired, but I love that
That's
shit.
it. Just simple
can't-
respect.
I can't stress enough how much it taught me to be anywhere else, even without, like, we do this. We rent like the oval track Shenandoah once a year. Even when we're there and there's no one around, everything is run nicely because everyone is under the same blanket of how to carry yourself around the track, keep your head on a swivel, all that shit. It's nice. That shit speaks waves when you see somebody else doing the same thing.
Or you go somewhere where things are way not that
Remember
way.
when they weren't flagging at Grange and Grange was having a heart attack?
Grange. We went one time to
Somebody needs
Grange.
to get a flag.
Bro,
Fuck.
this shit was crazy. That was the craziest drift event I ever went to. But yeah, there was no flaggers. There was no one. They were just sending people. You couldn't even see the turn.
That's Apple. Apple.
And then like people are spinning, and I'm like, no one's gonna tell this person, and he's coming fucking
Yeah, just
60,
going in
70
like
miles an
nobody's
hour.
there. Yeah.
That's
And
a
I'm like,
prime
oh my
example.
God.
Frankie was having a
I feel like
heart-
it's still that way.
So that was just one specific event that I won't name. I've been to other ones there, and it seemed like it was totally fine. The Grange seems to be a place where it's like whoever's running the event is the one that's running
There's
the
not
event.
like one set group that usually
I don't
runs
think
it.
so. I mean,
Okay.
maybe it changed over the years, but yeah, Grange now seems to be kind of like the Wild West, which is funny
I
because it's
love
in the
it.
Wild West, but it feels that way too.
I want to drive there.
Frankie started
right.
flagging after that. He was like, "Nobody's
No,
doing
remember
it."
when,
you got on track and you started.
Who was there with me that ended up literally? One of the guys
Justin.
goes, "Yo, pick up a flag." Yeah, Justin.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, and he's like flat. He's like, I don't work
Then we
here.
almost died. We almost died. We're standing in front of that little Kansas tower.
Yeah.
And
Oh
then they just come flying by, hit all the tires. Me
It
and
is a
Frankie
fun
are
track.
like,
You would love that
I
shit.
would
Yeah.
love to
I mean,
drive
I'll
there.
go back whenever. I just love the West. I love being in the desert. That's just so much fun.
Yeah, it's so
Ride.
different out there. It's
Yeah.
so good.
I want to ride the chop through the desert, bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
listen,
that's
I will build
You
one
should
and
buy a
ride
cool
one
one.
wave.
Yeah, we got another one. We
I
got
thought you
another
had
one.
one.
You don't like
No,
chops.
I have. I love choppers, dude. I just don't want to build a Sportster. I would build an XS.
We were
dude.
talking about
Perfect.
the
That's- you guys can do that together.
And you know what?
And be gay as
so
hell.
the whole.
Fuck you.
But I also.
But Carl, you don't have to.
He doesn't even have
You
like
don't
a
have to
fucking.
build
I'll
one.
be a Dyna
You could
bro.
buy
Oh,
one.
shoes, dude. That's
Dyna,
Dyna bro all the way, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So the thing is,
Yeah,
it's like,
expensive bike, so you have $20 Walmart shoes.
dog, these little guys, I know they're Airwalks.
Dude, I would buy those in a heartbeat.
Dude, Walmart. Shout out Walmart, dog. Don't steal my stuff.
I haven't seen that branded.
I
we
didn't
were,
even know they were
we
real.
were walking through
need a bike
Walmart
too,
and we were
yeah.
like, no freaking way, $20.
Bro, they're not even in a box. They're on the little hanger with the accordion
60%
thing.
done.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
what? You got it.
My chopper.
This shit's sick.
What do you have?
That's not that sick.
It's a Sportster.
It's an 883.
I
Sportster.
told
Forest-
Carl
Forest
doesn't need to build
Sportster.
one. He can buy one.
Hard to. Dude, he kind of has something that is kind of along the lines of what I
Oh,
like.
I seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, buy that shit.
Bro, you gonna pay for it?
How
Couple
much is
paint
it?
jobs, bro.
There you go. Boom.
Oh.
Done.
I
We'll
also
talk after this.
I also want to build
I don't know.
I want to build a tracker really bad, like a flat track
Yeah, track
style
is-
bike. Yeah, that would be
Dude,
dope. Yeah.
XS4.
I know.
Beautiful.
You don't need to tell me. I'm there.
You see
dude.
Frankie's back there? It's
Yeah,
just
I peeped it a little bit.
Mad
I didn't want to
lonely.
like get into that. That's yours?
Yeah.
lonely as fuck. It looks so cool.
60%
Yeah.
done. 60% done.
They're
Style,
always
I like your
60%.
style.
No, that bike will run if I wanted to, but
Yeah,
it just
what
the
the
exhaust
hell?
fell off, and then I was like,
Oh, it's fun.
it was one of those things where you're riding,
Yeah.
and then you're like, what's that fucking noise? You take your headphone out, and you're like, oh, that's my muffler. I'm
Yeah.
dragging behind me.
I lost two of them. Remember, I would fucking lose them all the time on my
Yes.
street bike. I don't know why, dude. I would just
'Cause
hack. You know what it is? Because
this
I'm like
guy-
those
'cause,
Japan
like,
dudes you're talking about,
they
where
were
it's
like-
good enough that works.
It had heat wrap like on the end of it, so it literally was still dragging behind me as I'm riding it, and I had headphones in, and I'm like, oh my god, there's a fucking muffler.
You
dragging
didn't
behind
notice
me.
that you were down on so much power?
Nope,
Yours
literally
was
didn't.
probably held on by a worm clamp back then.
It probably was
Hey,
a
that
worm
doesn't sound
clamp.
like a bad idea.
It was a
A
wait,
terrible idea because
wow.
it's not like I had like actual like the expansion pipe. I probably just like beat a wedge into another pipe to shove it on there.
Wasn't that muffler like cut and shortened and like?
Yeah, like 19 times. Yeah, all of them. Yeah,
But
listen,
not- but
I don't
not
want to hear it
welded,
because
yeah.
your street bike had
A license plate?
a license plate
Yeah.
wrapped around the muffler because you didn't
And
know
then
how to
riveted
shorten.
back on.
This was like
That's
the,
also
this was
shorten the
this
cab.
was like pre any of us had welder days.
See, I don't have a
Yeah.
welder. These all sound like
Like
good
I was
ideas.
using
I'm putting them in my
aluminum
pocket.
That's why
rivets,
you need to
not
move
thinking, and they were just
If
melting.
somebody did, it would have been a flux core too. So.
I've been working on my street bike for 6 years now. dude.
Everyone in here is
What percentage
got
are you at?
nothing
I'm
working.
at no,
Yeah,
I got
what is-
yo the
don't-
mini truck rips. I'll fire that up right now. That thing's cool. We have the dirt bikes, dude. The dirt bikes are good. That's where Dirt Snake, baby. That's like you do all that.
Hey, my
And-
truck works.
yeah.
Just doesn't have a bed on it.
I go fishing a lot, so all that stuff works.
Where are you fishing at? Like Round Valley?
I ain't telling you my shit,
Backyard,
dog.
bro.
What's up, bro? What are you
Dude,
doing
yo,
here?
you
wants
should
to
move
go
in.
in.
You
Yeah,
can fish
what
there
do you?
too.
What kind of
Keeping
fish you want to
spots.
fish for? You want trout? You want muskie? You
I
want
just go
bass? What do you
fishing
want?
for trout sometimes during the summer. I had the little license. and
Yeah, we
shit.
could literally go in Theo's backyard and put you on a spot.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, right
We're
there.
gonna
Dude,
have to
kicking
have to
people
talk
off
after
of it all
this.
day
Yeah,
long.
rainbows, browns, whatever you want, dude. It's there.
That
Little
sounds
Brooks?
fun.
If
Yeah.
you're there, though,
Do you
Theo's gonna
fish,
have you
Frankie?
painting.
No, my dad tried when we were young.
You
He's-
would love it now,
I
dude. It's literally
fucking
just
hate
about
that shit.
sitting.
I can't fish.
Yeah.
No, I don't sit. I,
I
have
get
to
why
stand.
you would
Alright.
think
That's why
I
I
would
like
like
trout
that.
fishing.
But
So I recently, because I was
I could be
making fun
doing
of
more
it,
productive
but,
things.
Yes.
yeah, but like, you know what I hear? That
Yeah, that
doesn't sound like something you would enjoy.
Sounds unproductive and
It's
miserable.
nice because
Same thing with him.
Four
so this
dudes
is
breathing
interesting,
into a
actually.
microphone.
yeah,
So you guys both like fishing.
yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah, and
But-
it's very silent.
But I need it
And boring.
No,
do
no,
it-
it's not really silent because you have like when I'm fishing in rivers, you have like the water, nature. I don't like to
Yeah.
be around anybody. I'm just chilling.
But
dude.
it's like
Yeah, except you're on the
isolation.
phone
It's almost
with
like
somebody.
meditation.
I need it
yeah,
to
but I'll
charge
go
back
with my
up.
boys and be fine. You know, like one of my dudes, my
Oh,
old
that's
lady wants to
different.
go. Yeah, it's still a sick
Yeah.
time. Like
I
whatever.
need it to charge back up, dude. I have to sit there for a second and literally just like maybe put the dam up and then just let it
Dude,
go
I'm-
back up again and then just like let it go again.
I get so miserable at work that I need that.
Yeah.
Like I need something. Like ask my old lady. I
That
come
was you
home,
too.
Yeah.
Like right now, this
Maybe
time
we
of year,
should fish.
I come home.
Because I'm miserable at work, and then I'm miserable because I don't get enough done, and then it's too late.
Yeah,
and
but then you
I
just
gotta
start
wake up.
Like, but the
It's
thing
like
is,
kinda
the
No,
problem
just
is,
every night in the shop.
like Josh
They're
is
too
like,
long.
Josh is like, I understand your truck for sure, but Josh is like, I have to finish my car. I'm like, you don't. Like you don't have to finish it, dude. Like you can literally do whatever
No,
you
man,
want. Like that's what's great.
I'm running out of time.
For a time for what?
The season.
I don't
Running
know.
out of
death,
time.
Oh
man.
yeah, that's true.
You're-
So-
yeah.
I'm trying to live
The
before
next
I
stage
die.
in life?
You know what I'm saying?
that was the
Yeah.
motto for last
What?
year.
What?
Did
What?
you know that?
What?
Yeah, he
Oh,
told me.
he
That's
did.
why,
What?
that's why I was like, I love
Bro,
Brown. I keep saying
we're trying to
it.
live before we die. That was last year's motto. I don't know
Well,
how
my,
you knew
my
that
problem
shit.
is too. I start one thing and then I just go like 100% into it, and then 3 months into it, I'm like, oh, fucking shot. So I'm gonna do this. Then I go 100% into it and burn myself out. Right now it's
Yeah.
snowboard season, but I'll never get burned out from that shit.
Yeah.
That's literally.
They're
Yeah,
Yeah, but you
all-
have to.
friends.
'cause
For me, I
it's
feel like they're all at
season.
60, 70.
Yeah, because it is seasonal. You're right. You're right. You're right. So yeah, maybe that's why.
Imagine you live
drifting
somewhere.
sucks is because it's all year.
Yo, listen. The only reason why I just need a windshield and I just needed a little bit. I was riding dirt. I bought a new dirt bike this past year. I was like super fired up. Didn't really care about drifting much.
Imagine you
You
live
said I
somewhere
gave you
where
shit.
there's
I have
no
not give you
off-season.
shit once about not driving this year.
All right. So what happens is a couple years back, you didn't drive,
Yeah,
and everybody was like, "Where's Josh? Where's Josh? Where's Josh?"
took
and
a break.
Took a break. So I'm taking a break, and you go, "No, dude. Like, I wish you were there. This and that." It's just like
Oh,
you know,
like you didn't say the same shit to me
Oh,
though.
get
But I
fucked,
didn't give
buddy.
you shit.
They're
Dude,
gonna
I
fight.
wish Josh would take a break.
so then you can get one. So then you can get one.
No, because Josh is like, yo, I just realized that my car doesn't have a front sway bar. I kind of want to put a front sway bar on so that it
Yeah,
drives
who
the same.
told
Oh,
you-
wait,
who
wait,
told
wait,
you
wait,
not
just
to
wait,
run
just
one?
wait, just wait, just wait.
Came without one.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Nich's car.
So then,
What a good.
if
dude.
it were to be Mark,
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Mark would have the sway bar installed for the next event. But Josh is like, yeah, I want to do the sway bar. I'm like, all right, so like, yo, I have a sway bar.
Procrastinator.
No. I already have the sway bar, right? So like, I'll just bring it to the event. We'll just get there and do it beforehand. What time does drifting start?
Fucking 10.
10. What time does
Driver's
Josh?
meeting.
What time does Josh get there?
Fucking 11.
10.
9:55.
Oh, I get that.
Early.
I get that.
So that's pretty cool.
Early.
9:55.
You
Oh,
made
so-
it. You made it.
So I'm
Oh,
saying.
and what happens when Josh arrives,
He goes
Yes,
and
I'm
talks to
loaded.
people.
or just whatever?
Probably lights a cigarette.
No, my
What
sis-
does he arrive to? His tires done, his sway bar in, and everything ready to go.
Damn,
That's
you guys
sick.
are awesome.
So
friends.
No, that's me.
Josh,
awesome
Wait,
friend.
He
wait,
didn't
hold
show
on.
up last year.
No, I didn't show up last year. But hold on. I remember somebody blew their trans or their clutch or something. Josh,
I paid you.
did you pay me?
Mike.
Fuck it did.
When the fuck have you paid me to work on your shit?
What? I paid you, dude.
You probably paid me in a couple
you
cigarettes.
do not do that for free. No way.
Yeah, I definitely did.
Nope. I paid you.
I took money from you.
Yes, and there was something else.
Hey.
that
What
I
was
bought
something
for
else?
you. I don't remember.
What was
That was
something else?
behind
6
closed
years
doors.
ago.
Hold on a
Something
second.
with a banana hammock?
Allegedly.
Oh, okay.
No, because I won't ask for a favor for free.
Yeah, you just owe me one.
I don't ask.
Yeah.
No, Theo doesn't. And
No, I will.
Kind of pisses me off.
I'll be
sometimes.
like, yo, I'll give you money.
Theo's the type of person to do the entire job without you even knowing it and then yell at you because he had to do
yes,
it.
dude,
Yes.
you know it, bro.
I will die on a hill before I ask for help.
Yeah.
That's it.
Theo's like, dude,
That'll make
nobody's
you
ever
feel
helped me with my
shitty about
shit.
it.
Like, we never told us you were working on it. It's like everything's it's Area 51 over there.
I forget who it was, but I showed up to the track and I was like running around and like, yo, like chill. I'm like, no, dude, if I don't get ready, Theo's gonna yell at me. I just need to be ready.
I asked him to take the front wheels off my car. He's like, nah, dude, I can't do it. I'm like, dude, bring them home for
This
winners.
is the
dog.
no,
typical-
Theo was there for that. We are not pulling your car out. to
We
take
are
your
the
front tires
worst
off.
team. The only reason
No,
why we're on
no,
a
this
team
is
is
the
This
because
is
we
the
live close enough.
typical energy that needs to exist.
We're not friends. We
We're
just
not
live
friends.
close
We
to
live
each
near
other.
I don't like these dudes. I don't even know their
We
birthdays.
literally all live off of the same road.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
This is one of my favorite.
The only reason why we're still
Happen
friends.
to fucking know each
The only
other
reason
just
why we're
'cause.
still friends is because our old ladies are close, so we can't break
You
up
kinda have
that
no
up.
choice.
Yeah, we have no
Yeah,
choice. Yeah.
literally. It's like, hey, we're seeing everybody. I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? They're like, oh, we're going to get dinner. I'm like, nobody told me we're getting.
Yeah, dude, I'm like not.
No, we're all still friends because we're all too occupied with our own shit to make new friends.
True.
I can't make it.
What am I occupied with? I haven't done shit, bro.
I
Sitting
tried
in the
making
garage
new
and
friends. And
smoking
then
weed,
the first,
Yeah, dude, I'm just
their
like
first
smoking
impression is that I'm a
ciggies, just
miserable,
chilling.
just
Yeah,
piece
when you're
of shit.
older, because you're trying to make a new friend, you're like, fuck, this guy's
Dude,
got
this
no
is the
friend.
first time
Yeah,
I
but
met you. and
I've never-
Within
I've
5
never-
minutes, you're saying I'm angry and miserable.
But I've never like actually
I
like
say that about everybody.
I've never like fought.
You give that
these
vibe.
dudes,
You
though,
give
or
that
anything
vibe
like
a
that.
little. A little.
Yeah, because Theo's low in my life.
Yeah,
Like,
Theo's definitely the bummer of the friend group, but
yeah,
he's our
yeah.
bummer, so back off, you know?
Yeah.
That's the way
I
we
feel
look
that.
at it.
But
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like the perfect balance of shit, though. So it's
It
okay.
is-
Like it's
yeah.
Oh, like here's the thing, like I'll talk shit to Theo or talk shit about Theo to Josh or something like that. But if I hear somebody outside of the friend group
It's
doing
up.
that,
No.
dude, it's on. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on. Like
you're
you're
done.
getting beat up
Nah,
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
1000.
And if you're not getting beat up, you're at least getting hit once before you beat me up. You know. Like, I'm gonna be honest about that. Like whatever, dude. Now I'm getting old. I got like a solid 30 seconds in me. Anything after 30 seconds, it's yours.
I've said it
Multiple
before,
stage-
but like if
multiple
we were,
ways.
Yeah.
if I was ever to get into a street fight at this age, I'm doing literally anything, bro.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
better
Oh,
get the.
there are
Carl's
no
ready to-
there are no rules.
There's no rules,
I
and
will
I'm
gouge
2
your
feet
eyes. I
shorter
will-
than anybody.
Yeah, I'm
most of the
grabbing
time.
dicks for sure, twisting them.
I'm probably gonna talk you down and make you my friend.
Yeah, Josh is definitely the talk you down. I'll probably act like I'm at a hardcore show and just start swinging like an idiot.
I'm going to talk you down and make you my friend. Fuck yeah! What?
Josh is he's
I just
so
wanna-
soft.
I just also-
so soft.
I
Nice,
also want
fucking-
to understand how you started this podcast. You're like, oh, Josh is an outcast and so bad. And then now suddenly you're like,
Yeah, he's actually really fucking nice.
I'm
God
getting
damn
that feeling where your face hurts from laughing.
Yeah, dude.
You're welcome.
Yo, I'm starting to get it.
You're
I
welcome.
don't smile. I don't laugh.
Yeah, right? Fuck.
No, I hurt so.
Yo, let's go to the questions. I'm starving.
I need to hear something. Yeah.
Yeah, hit me.
You do it, Frankie.
Did you?
Oh, yeah?
That.
I don't have a mic.
that was it?
I don't
How
have Instagram.
How old is everyone here?
I'm about to be 35.
Okay.
35.
No,
What
I'm
do you
about
think?
to be 35.
You're about to be 35.
Yeah.
32.
31.
3,200. 34. I'm
When you
34.
sleep like me.
Oh yeah, you are. You always call me old. I'm the fossil of the friend group. We're
Yeah,
the
you're a
same age.
couple months
I'm a
older
couple
than
months
me.
older.
I've
Well,
been
you're
doing that to
broken.
Frankie for the past couple of years, and now I'm gonna turn 30, and then Frankie's only like maybe. 2
Wait,
years
you're
older
only
than me.
29?
I'm 29. Yeah.
Dude, the world is your oyster.
Dude, your
Just give
dick's
it
about to
6
stop
months.
working.
Yep.
What?
Yeah,
Give it
dude.
6
Dude,
months and
I-
your life's over. When do you turn 30?
March.
Dude, you got
March what? March
you got
what?
a little time to
22.
live a lot.
March 22nd? I'm the 23rd, bro.
Yeah.
We're both Aries. That's why we're
We're
assholes.
loud as.
First question: how long is the snake?
Depends on who you're asking. Josh's is the best one.
Oh,
Well, what's a Miata like? 12 feet.
14
times
bumper to
3,
bumper. It's like 13'8".
36,
Okay.
Maybe.
that makes sense.
That sounds like an inconvenience. Fuck.
If you were a trucker, what would your CB radio handle be?
I know what Theo's would be. House. For sure. Big house.
You do have
Big
basically
head.
Yeah,
Big
dude.
head,
Big
Ted.
house, dude.
What about yours, Josh? I want to hear.
Yeah, what's yours?
No, everyone needs to make it up for Josh.
Yeah, what would mine be?
Little
Nice
Pete.
guy.
Because if you're driving a Peterbilt, so it'd be Little Pete.
Malcolm, little stepper. Little stepper.
Hey guys, it's me, Lil Steppa.
I'm going to skip that because I don't know what I would do. I'm going to say something dumb and think it's cool.
Say it.
I don't know. You guys got to make it up for me.
We've said banana hammock like 6 times. I
Probably
think you'd
Big
be-
Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Big
Yeah, some-
Zaddy. Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
where
Okay, you're
somebody
gonna
else would
regret
feel
saying that.
uncomfortable to say it.
See, that's why I said I can't say it. Because then I'm going to make it fucking stupid.
Something about number 1.
Why are
used to run around
Miatas?
number
Why are
one.
Miatas a superior car?
They are not a
'Cause they're always the
superior car.
answer.
Who said that?
What'd you say?
It's only,
Miatas are always the answer.
They're the worst.
What do you mean?
only if they're stock.
Miata. M-I-A-T-A. Miata is always the answer.
Oh, shit. Whoa.
That's how long Theo's been in the
actually-
Miata.
That's how
game.
long,
Yeah.
dude.
I've been saying Miata is always the answer and never thought.
What it meant?
I always go like, oh, the answer is Miata or something
What,
like
what
that.
was that, like somebody's username on a forum?
It's probably Theo's on Zip Tide or something.
That's a 240 thing.
Yeah,
Yo,
but
that's your
regardless, I
favorite
don't
thing
know.
to
I
bring
wasn't
up
there.
is Zip Tied, Frankie.
Zip tied. Yeah.
Roadster.
It's old.
Club Roadster.
Club Roadster.
And like, talk about
I forgot
forums.
about that.
I miss forums. Talk about so I just got into a different chassis and a whole different thing, and struggling to find information and like actual things is really hard. And I come to realize this because I was like 17 and would just read forums for hours, and I can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like hard to find it. And like, what do you look at? Because I don't know how to search
Also,
Instagram for built. Like what? Like I'm
forum,
not.
forum days, like you would find the answer and it would be wrong, but you wouldn't know any better either. So you'd just be like, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
No,
no,
that
but
must be-
or
and then
or
I'll
be
tell
some other dude
everybody
that
that
spent an
information,
obscene
too.
amount of time and like tried everything and gave you the right answer, so you knew.
There were those
You
dudes.
selected the wrong one.
Honestly, I don't think.
Maybe. I didn't read enough because I
Forum
was
days
like
right now
3
is-
forums
I don't,
down. I'm like,
yeah,
that one.
I don't read.
I would
yeah.
usually read like a bunch of them and then
use
see
your
what
better
the
judgment.
average
Well,
answer
yeah,
is.
doing the SR swap, I read a lot.
But Miatas are not superior. I don't think they are. I'm
I
gonna put
think
that
they're
out there.
superior because I think
Depending
that
on
they
what.
could do
All right,
anything.
so when you
I
have a
think-
bone stock Miata, what's sweet about my car is that it almost doesn't have enough power to hurt itself. You know,
That's awesome.
so that's
True.
that's like the best thing.
You
Very
literally
cost
can't
to
hit
finish
limiter.
it.
Do you
Yeah,
remember?
you can't,
in,
you can't hit limiter in a second. It's the funniest thing.
remember
ever.
in your BMI video? We like all spun out, but Mark goes off track angry and just sits on limiter, and you had it in your video, and I was like, Mark,
Oh
you gotta see
yeah,
this.
No,
You
I
gotta
don't remember
show
shit,
it.
but-
I remember
yeah.
it. I remember. I
was
just
so
held.
good.
I was so pissed. I just held that car. I'm gonna blow it up. The limiter went from going like I had it on limiter for so long, just like unloaded, just limiter. It was like one bum 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 one bum bum one bum because it was like on limiter for so
it's-
long it
it's
couldn't
just-
even keep up anymore.
It's just perfect because we don't driving as multiple Miatas. We don't leave second gear because you can't. You just
If you
can't.
miss if you miss that
You
third
can- no,
or
but
second
you can-
shift, you're in
you
trouble.
can you can
know?
you can shift to third and enter the first turn, but then the problem is
Tree
you
turn.
You gotta.
or tree turn will go into third, but like the first turn, if you shift into third, now there's inconsistencies. So we all are
By
in
the time
second.
we're in
We're
third,
all
we're,
in
like,
second
there
gear
anyway,
with
you
the
know?
same tire size and the same diff ratio.
What is
all
the diff
bouncing off
ratio?
limiter.
Because
so
that was
we're
another
all
question.
just banging limiter
410.
Yeah,
Or
Theo
10.
knows.
on a 195 50 15.
I feel like I would like a Miata because there's a lot of muscle in it around. I like doing that.
Wags, our friend Wags said
guys
4.7
laughing at me?
best.
The amount of
best
times
diff.
that I bought 195 55s this year is unprecedented.
Really, you guys ripping 55s now?
The amount of times
Not
I
on
bought them
purpose.
accidentally.
Because Theo kept ordering 55s.
Yeah, why are you
Accidentally.
ordering 55s?
Because it happened twice.
We texted
195
about it.
55.
Hey, fun fact: I haven't bought a tire in like 6 years because I just been using all the Turbo Dude scrubs.
Mark gets everything for free.
Everything
also.
for free. I don't know why it just happens. I didn't get this hat for free. Actually, I did because I didn't pay for it. Fucking Theo did.
That is fucking insane.
Now you know why Theo's angry all the time.
Yeah, it's like, oh goddamn,
not
Mark,
angry at all,
Mark
he
just
said.
ruining my goddamn life.
I'm just out here living. Everyone's telling me I'm angry.
He's like, I had to drive him here. Now I need to drive him
So
back to
now
his
I'm angry
truck.
because everybody be telling me I'm angry.
Theo's about to crash
I'm
out.
just a
This is it.
frustrated son of a
This
bitch.
is it. Fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Ask Mark about the game of Marklow.
Well, first of all, who is coming up with these questions,
yeah.
dude? Who
JP.
came up with that one?
JP.
Sheridan?
Yes.
Oh, dude, of course it would be
Mr.
him.
Sheridan.
That's because of Petty. Petty made up this game. It's like CeeLo, but we play with your cigarettes and I always win. That's the game. You're playing CeeLo against me, but it's called Marklow, and they're with your cigarettes, and I never fucking lose.
It's Petty's way of saying everything goes Mark's way.
Yeah. It's Petty saying, probably trying to bring me down to earth a little
Yes,
bit. But that's really what it
always.
is. Yeah.
Ask Mark about the significance of $800.
Fucking tires, dude. $800 changes a fucking life sometimes, you know?
It's gotta be.
You knew what that meant?
Why'd you say
No,
tires
it's gotta
right
be.
away?
That's gotta be an inside joke.
Wait, who said that?
Sebastian.
Yeah, dude, it's about the fucking tires. Shout out Seb, dude. We were just talking about that. Shout out Seb, dude. Oh, fucking boy knows, dude. Boy knows me.
Wags, our buddy Wags said 4.7 best diff for E-Town, I guess? Question mark?
4.7.
Maybe
4.77.
Not for
May-
stock.
no.
No,
Maybe-
not
maybe
for
turboed.
us. Yeah, turbo with a 6-speed or some dumb
He
shit.
said, is street driving even possible with one?
Dude, I don't know.
With a
I've never had
4.7, I've
anything
never
besides
had
a
one.
410 or an SR Miata.
No,
which
you had a
doesn't
4. I
count.
think you had a 4.3 at one point. You
With-
tried
in the-
one.
in- no, that was in
The MB.
yeah.
Oh,
Where do
my
you
bad.
guys get different ratios for these cars? Is it like someone
There's
makes
no
them?
factory.
Yeah, they're all factory ratios.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
477.
automatics and shit?
No,
is a-
477. I don't
RX.
even
I
know.
was
RX-8?
about to be.
It might be an RX-8.
Was
The
that RX-8
47s,
stuff?
I don't.
So probably
I-
like a
I don't even know because it didn't apply to me, so I didn't care.
Someone's at home freaking out right now, like oh, it comes out of a blah blah blah.
It's Roadstar. It's Nick Fischetti.
Well, he's actually the next person. Y'all were ripping at Bloodmasters, he said. So that's cool. That's
Those
the
are
only
other
other
friends with
Miata.
Miatas.
I
That's
think
fine.
we,
We always,
I think we got
sucked at
14th.
any time we
I think we
did
got
BMI.
14th, and then the other one, I,
think
don't even know if we got one lapping because Josh kept fucking spinning.
Well, it
It
was
doesn't
also
matter.
raining.
They saw the
Yeah.
Miatas and they were
BMI
horny.
sucked.
It's immediately. It's up. Like
Yeah.
Oh no, so we were killing it in practice, like absolutely killing it, and then the rain came through, and that was it. Game over.
Well,
dude.
wait, was there a road course the next day?
Maybe that
Wait, you
was
didn't
it.
like the rain?
No, the rain,
No.
the,
Oh,
the
I-
rain, the rain on that track is so bad because of all the pavement changes, even on the road course. Unless the whole thing's
yeah.
wet,
I don't even like driving in the rain. Period.
no.
Rain on the
I like the
street,
rain.
which is where
When I started,
that
I
comes from,
loved the rain.
Yeah,
is awesome.
rain on the street's sick.
Rain
with
on
a
the
Miata.
street is cool, but like rain on the track,
It's the worst.
It's too inconsistent, especially
Yes.
for a car that can't pull itself out when you throw too much angle. Now you're done drifting because you ran out of wheel speed.
Also, those cars snap. They absolutely just snap back. There's nothing you're gonna
I
do
learned
about
like drifting clicked for me in the rain because it's just like snow drifting and everything gets slowed down.
Yeah.
So like my car was overbuilt, had too much power, was very a hard learning curve, and like the dots connected in the rain because everything slowed down. I was able to be in the gas.
That
and
was
the
that
car
one
wasn't a
Thanksgiving
rocket-
event. I
And
remember
the car
when we
wasn't
were
a
just hot
rocket
lapping.
ship. So then like I figured it out and then I could trust it and then apply it to the dry.
That car
But
was so cool.
now moving forward, I hate the rain.
Yeah.
I'll go home.
No, that is true. I
love
learned
it.
I learned a lot in the rain at the track.
We were at the
46.
we were at E-Town the other day in the rain. It was me, Jeff, Stoneback, Tom was there.
Was it raining?
It was raining.
Also, thanks for
very
the
cold.
invite.
I'm unemployed. It's like midday.
It's like you were probably working. dude.
Like-
What's the best engine? 1.6 or 1.8?
1.8.
1.8, yeah.
Why?
Well, the 1.6 had short nose problems in the beginning, and also the 1.6s are so gutless down below. Like driving a 1.8 car and a 1.6 car, world of difference.
Yeah, I do think 1.6s are indestructible.
Like when you
though.
hear about Miatas like running 80, I run 40 psi in my rear tires brand new. Those dudes are like they're like you have to run 75, 80 psi.
That's because you have
It's
like 3
bro.
degrees of camber in the rear. Because we run like 50 or 60 in the
That's
rear
what I
on rear
used to
tires.
run, and then I started bringing
50.
it down.
50 and then we drop 50 if they're brand new
Then
and
you
maybe
drop.
we drop down.
Yeah, I just
depending
started
on how we
40 and just
feel.
let it rip.
But we
dude.
don't have camber.
I don't have that much.
You have enough
You flip
camber
your
that you have to
tires.
flip tires.
My car's faster than all yours, so I don't want to hear it.
Mark needs an alignment.
Oh, I
Also.
do. Originally, the plan was I was going to bring my car here to get it aligned, but lately it's just been sitting on a trailer covered in snow. So I don't
Yeah, it's
care.
also
Well,
freezing
let me
cold
know.
outside.
Oh, I'll get it to you. Ain't nobody else doing it. It's gonna be you guys.
Thanks,
So
man.
we'll figure
Thanks.
that out.
I appreciate that.
Best of the best.
All I need's one Mike says, not a question or topic. We just need Chopper Jesus to return in 2025 and more Mark running grid at night.
Yo, XS.
Oh, okay. All
Chop,
right.
would
So
you
yeah, thanks,
win?
big dog. I appreciate
Fire.
that. Chopper Jesus. The also the name is Esteban Riviera. Shout out Justin for that one. I don't know, dude. He might. Probably he always comes out every once in a while. But the running grid at night, that is my favorite thing to do is run grid at night because those are when the dudes are getting rowdy and everybody's just trying. And I just start sending people. Like, I don't care. I don't see your headlights yet. Yo, don't suck because next car's coming, you know?
Yeah.
I tell everybody in line, like, hey, like, if you don't see the car, because
Like big events?
depends on how big it is. Like, but yeah, like, because
like,
the
yeah,
thing
fuck
is,
it.
so nobody, especially in like B group, you're not fast enough by the time we send you to catch depending, to catch the car. Like, you're going to see it coming over the hill before you're entering. So if you don't see the car yet, something happened. So I just told these kids, like, hey, dude, like, chill out a little bit. I'm gonna get in trouble for that one. But.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, no matter how reckless
how
you
we
guys
do
try
it,
to be at Club Loose, it's still nowhere near as reckless as other tracks.
Yeah.
So
But the only-
you think you
yeah.
sound crazy
to be,
right now,
to be
but
honest,
it's like,
the only turn that would concern me is tree turn, because it is very blind. But
They don't
But
let
it's
it
nighttime,
happen,
though.
you
But
need
it's
to have the
nighttime.
skill.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need to have the skill in B group to be able to look ahead. So
Yeah.
if somebody on the first turn
Yeah.
is there, you can shut it down. You can go XDC. You can stop drifting. You go pit. There are so many options for you to shut it down.
So many.
So there are certain points in B group where it's, dude, I want to send you, and
Yeah.
you all need to have the faith where I know the car. You know which car is going to come over the hill and which one's not. But like, I want to send the car. I want to see that car enter and send the next car.
Yeah, like we it might
And
not look
'cause-
like we're paying attention. We know who everybody
Because
is.
those
Like,
dudes,
we see.
and that's what they want. They want everybody wants seat time.
Also, who sent you
Yeah.
that question? You don't need to tell me, but
What did I even ask?
about the running grid at night. It wasn't a question.
Chopper
It was
Jesus.
a chopper
all,
Jesus.
all I need is one mic. I don't know, bro. I hate reading these.
Okay,
You know who
regardless.
runs grid like that, hot like that? Gabe Correa, Hector's son.
Yeah,
He
he
runs
gets after
grid
it.
hot like that, and he gets really fucking mad if it gets messed up.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it should be. So at night is when like, I'm like super fired up, you know, and I'm having a good night. My
game.
voice is already gone. I just start fucking screaming and just throwing like get the
That
get
is the
fuck-
best.
Yeah, it's
That
so
is so
good.
much
Like
fun.
those are the times that I want to go back to right there. I'm only coming for night sessions from now on.
You guys missed the Friday night drift party, like late.
Yeah, I can't
night?
make those anymore,
Yeah.
bro. Just getting old now. Like I
There
got
was a
work
time where I took off
every single event.
every Friday. I was
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
I would
dude.
even go down Thursday night.
I lived
Yep.
in Somerset for a little bit, and
Oh,
that
you're,
was
like,
like
right there, too.
25 to
Yeah.
30 minutes, dude. Right
Especially-
out of work.
Especially when the Ratchet Fridays were there.
Yo,
You know,
Ratchet,
Friday Drift
bring
Friday.
back Ratchet Fridays.
Ratchet Fridays was kind of sick. They had models like dancing on pylons and shit.
Yeah, I didn't care about that. I just cared about all the kids doing dumb
I
shit.
actually never went over.
I never went over there
Yeah.
either.
It
But
was
it was like when, Friday night drift parties were happening at the same time, it was like a whole disaster.
Yeah,
outside
dude, that's
of
when we
our
would stand at the fence
area.
and just talk shit to mad dudes.
That to me, when I saw that, like, you fucking like get one dude with a car to fit all your friends. You're like, yo, we're gonna go check it out. Then that was there. It was like, damn, we gotta go.
That's
see
when.
all of
That's
it.
when. That's why I always said because when the Ratchet Fridays were happening, it was before I owned the Toyota pickup that I have. When Petty still owned it, Frankie Beans would just have Gasolina and a speaker playing in the back of it, and he would just drive over to the Ratchet Fridays and just super slow and low. You guys know Frankie, obviously. So he was like fucking down here, and it was like the coolest. Like, yeah, those are the times where I was like, hell yeah, I could do this the rest of my life. You know, that shit was good.
I do miss that.
Yeah,
I
When
miss
the
the drag
drag
strip
strip,
being
yep.
open.
Yeah, the
I
drag
do
strip.
miss that a
I
lot.
miss being at the track and like everyone's drifting tires,
And
all
you hear
this crap,
drag cars.
and then all of
I
a sudden
just-
you're just like,
Yeah, what the
That
fuck
dude-
was
Yeah,
that?
you know that
Yeah.
shit was probably some
You're
giant
like,
gas or
dude,
galaxy
I
just
felt
ripping.
that from
Just
here,
Yeah,
and you're just
dude.
like,
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Dude, I miss when we had full reign of the whole track.
Yeah.
Like there was no
It was
auction,
amazing.
and we could just go.
It was
anywhere.
amazing.
I'm hoping that
shit
comes
was
back
cool.
one day.
No,
man.
I mean I 100% stand with Nap on every
oh
decision
no,
ever
yeah,
made.
sure.
You know, like
there's always change.
Yeah, it
It's
is what it
never
is,
what you
dude.
want, but
Cool.
it's
I
change.
like
But I
that,
like
but I
reminiscing.
miss that drag strip.
I mean, I
there's
also
always a
I also
progression
wish that we
things.
had access to all them cars that are sitting over there because I could definitely use probably a battery or 2 or 5 as well.
A battery.
Dude,
I don't know. There's never a Miata.
literally
Have you
a-
ever seen a Miata in a junkyard? No.
a free one will just end up
The
at your
battery
house.
in Mark's Miata right now is from my Accord that blew up.
Can we get a battery
Another
for Mark,
free.
please?
No,
No,
Can I get a glass
yeah,
of water?
no.
everything Mark has.
Can we get a
he's
question that's
gotten
not
for
about
free.
Mark?
You're right. If you all take an IQ test, who is the highest?
Theo,
Theo,
I
yeah.
would definitely say.
Who's the
Theo,
second
yeah.
highest?
Josh.
Why me?
I'm dumb. I'm dumb, dude.
I'm telling you, I'm getting like a sense of responsibility from you.
Yeah,
like,
Theo's
You're
definitely
the dad in
smart
the
you're a
group.
responsible guy.
Sorry.
I have good street
Just a
smarts,
chill
but
guy.
terrible.
Like, just a chill guy. Like if I had, if there
I'm
was
just
a
a chill guy, but
situation-
everybody thinks I hate them and I'm mean.
if there was a mild conflict, you would, I feel like, know the answer right away. Right away.
I mean, it might not
or
be the
I'll
right
be in
answer.
there punching
though.
somebody in the
Yeah, or
face.
he's the reason why. Or he's the reason why the
That's what I
conflict
say.
started.
Big game, good decision. Small game, not
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yeah,
Last question.
That's it.
Yeah.
yeah. We're not that cool,
Yeah.
dude.
No, there's a lot in here, but a lot of them are retarded. Well, no, we asked a lot of the retarded ones.
Fucking hit me, dude. What's up?
All right. Marry,
Retarded is
fuck,
a
kill.
specialty.
Oh, I don't like these. What's hit me though?
No, yes, go.
Front
go.
Street
Yeah.
Edition. Tom, Josh, and Jimmy.
All right, dude. Definitely marrying Josh
Ooh.
Bad move.
for sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I like his style. Tom, I'm banging the hell out of Tom for sure, dude. He's
Yeah,
a good
that's
looking
true.
dude.
Yeah,
He's
I'll give
getting-
you that
He's
one.
getting.
Why
fucked.
are you saying that's true?
I'll give him that one.
And then who?
He's tall. He's probably got a big dick.
Yeah, he is handsome too, man. He's handsome, has a good smile, whatever. I'm not marrying the
What's
dude.
wrong,
but
Carl?
Definitely banging.
Never
him.
heard Frankie talk like this about Tom.
What's
ever.
who was the last dude?
Jimmy Oaks, a guy that's famous on
So,
YouTube.
I know who he is. I
Should've
never
married that
actually,
guy?
I never
Yeah.
actually met him. But
I'm gonna marry Jimmy because he could sustain me.
yeah, you
Yeah,
know
there
what?
you
I
go.
didn't-
There's the right answer.
I didn't
We
know.
Big game decision.
We already banged, so like,
Yeah.
Big game decision.
I don't know. I just care about.
I guess you're
fucking
killing
Tom,
him.
so.
You're killing Jimmy. So
I guess so.
yeah.
Sorry, Jimmy.
He's got a sick car. I
Josh,
drove it.
I want to hear your answer to this.
Mary Jimmy's like a provider. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Not because Jimmy's nice or anything. Like
Yeah, he's a provider. He's good support for me. You know.
Just like you know,
Jimmy's such a
See, that's why I said I'll
Yeah.
kill him,
Dad,
dude. Josh is
man,
down to earth.
husband
Like
energy.
whatever. We could do it together.
Date nights.
Yeah. He looks like he's really good at Connect Four.
Yeah.
Like
fuck Josh because Josh things, and kill Tom because it's fucking Tom. Love you, Tom.
Damn. That shit hit
Kill
a
Tom
fun-
because it's fucking
That shit
Tom.
hit a funny bone in Frankie.
you know what? I hope that Tom gets the answer question about us and he goes fuck Josh. Doesn't even answer the rest. Just
100%.
says, fuck Josh.
You want to answer this one, Theo?
Well, like Jimmy and I could go for a long time. You know, you could put a ring on it.
Okay.
Damn.
I think
dude,
Josh
damn.
I think Josh and I are similar, so we could go into a room and see who comes out alive.
Okay.
You
like
fucking
that.
Tom. dude?
Wow.
And like Tom and I could go on a date sometime. You know.
Hey, everyone had a kind of a different answer. I like that.
Actually, we all
Mix
had
it
it.
up.
No, yeah, we all had a different answer. Actually,
Also,
Yeah.
I get that it's like Josh, Tom, Jimmy, but like Stoneback would.
Stoneback asked a question. All right, so that's it for the questions.
That's it?
Yeah. That was a lot. I don't know what you guys.
dude, nobody knows who we are.
Yeah,
Only you guys.
Dude, you don't even know
It's
what
like-
we do.
That was about the same amount of questions that we ask every time.
The thing that I like about when people come on this podcast is, no one knew who the fuck you were in the beginning of
They
it.
still don't.
No, they do. Oh, they do. Oh,
They
they
probably
we were
just,
talking
they
about
probably just
pessimists
think I'm
and
like a
shit.
40-year-old
There's one right
crackhead.
here.
or
They
something,
definitely
bro.
think that Mark is
Oh,
some
no,
Yeah, they're like Marcus.
we were talking
fucked
about
up,
pessimists,
dude.
optimists,
That
and
guy
realists.
sucks.
I'm just here living in what's in front of me.
They're like, you know
Just
what?
trying to live before I
Theo's an
die.
asshole. Josh is like kind of nice. Mark's just fucking.
What did I say at the
shot.
beginning about?
I think you're all
you
great.
earlier.
Thanks, dude.
Teddy,
I think you're great too.
What did I say earlier
Thanks.
about Teddy earlier?
Probably that
At the
he's an
beginning.
asshole.
Probably that I was angry or mean or just.
Something about that.
Hey,
but
man.
I don't know. I
Existence.
called him
Those-
depressed, so I mean, we
who
all
get,
did it.
Those who get to the end of the podcast will know every time. Like they'll just know you at the end of the day. Somebody's gonna go up to you at Club Boost and be like, "Yo, what you said on the podcast was fucking crazy." And now knowing Mark, I'm gonna be like, he's not gonna know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah,
That's
somebody's
true.
gonna say that to me. I'm gonna be like,
Mark already got
What?
that all the time.
Wait, I got what?
Like people walking up to him.
Yeah, dude. You know what? I act like I fucking hate. I love that shit. I act like I hate it. I'm gonna come out. Why not? I act like I hate it. I hate being the center of
So,
attention.
the
All that.
entire-
No, dude.
the
I
entire-
live
When
on
do
it.
you-
Walk
when do
around
you act
Club
like you
Boost
hate it?
in a pink thong, dude. I don't think
This is
you
my
hate
first.
it,
This is my
Teddy.
first ever podcast, and I'm so happy it's with you guys, and I appreciate you guys having me on here 100%.
okay,
Yeah,
so
no
we
problem.
need,
I'm so
we need
happy that I
people
finally
that
got
don't know
to just
Mark to
talk.
come out and deflate his ego. Thank you.
No, Destiny's gonna do it as soon as she sees it. She's gonna be like, dude, you need to calm down.
All of you as a team.
Yeah, man.
Let's do this again.
Mark,
Hell yeah.
I finally got to meet, and Teddy, I
Yeah.
finally got to meet.
Super happy.
Josh, I already knew Josh, but I love
Yeah.
seeing Josh.
Yeah.
But
Thank you guys
all
for
of you together. The fact that I know that you're all one, that you're one team, and are this different, cracks me the fuck
We
up.
are.
Well, that's why we're still.
Our
like, we
girlfriends
don't-
say we're all the same.
Yeah,
Though.
we sucked out.
Deep down,
It's because you guys like cars. So
Yeah.
The car talk
you
stuff.
all just
Nah.
live near each other. That's all.
No,
Exactly.
Yeah, you're getting it. See, you're getting it. You're getting it.
If you listened at all, Frankie, that's what happened.
And I don't think
That
I've
is
talked.
it.
I don't think I've ever talked to you for more than like
Probably not.
3 sentences in a row.
Yep.
I think something like that.
You look like if
passing
Mark-
favor.
I'm the person that goes to Club Loose and just doesn't talk to anyone.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
No, I
Mark
remember I
wasn't
would
sociable.
always come up. You guys would have your
Yeah.
booth. I'd always come up. I'd always be respectful, say what's up to you guys. Though that's really about it. Though I wouldn't take it any farther than that.
Just going
Yeah.
on trips of a lifetime. That's it.
Dude.
Like I feel like if you
Yeah.
guys came up to us,
No
like we're not
lie.
like an intimidating group, but when you guys like back in like 2016,
18?
17,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
dude, like you guys fucking had it.
What do you mean the trailer?
It
over
don't
there-
fucking matter,
I
dude.
used to be so scared of that trailer. I'd be like, if I'm in trouble, I'm gonna be over there. Like, remember that one day?
Oh, what the shanty?
where I had to talk to Tim.
the Shanty Mansion?
Oh,
I had to
yeah.
talk to Tim for the first time ever, dude. And
He's the
I had
nicest
to
dude
go
ever.
up to that trailer. I know, but still, there's like, God forbid Tim hears this, but there's still that line of respect that I keep.
I hear you.
Still, no matter what.
100%.
no.
Yeah.
When I first saw Tim, like one of my first events, I was like driving in my car, like in like
I
the
got
pits,
smaller.
and I saw Tim, and I was like, oh, that dude looks fucking mean, man. I'm scared.
I
Same
still
with
feel
Seb.
that way when I see him.
No, dude, I saw them dudes and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna say it. No, I was like,
Seb?
no, like I saw them dudes and I was like kind of intimidated, but me being me, I was like not. I didn't
No,
really care
Seb-
that much.
Yeah. Seb
But
was-
you're right. Seb was super stern, but once I realized that that's just how he is,
Yeah,
I was
for
like,
sure.
oh, and also like Albie. That's when Albie was going all the time,
Yeah.
dude. And like Albie was a bro.
Oh, Miss Albie.
And then I found out like Dave listened to the exact same music I listened to. Like you just have to talk to people. Like don't be scared to talk to people. That's all it came down to.
That's a big thing we talk about when you talk about Club Loose on this
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah,
fear
for sure.
that it
It's like-
instills
yeah.
in people.
Dude,
No,
nobody,
what we say,
nobody's,
like, you gotta talk
everybody's
to
cool.
and let me tell you, nobody's gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna get beat up, dude.
Maybe
Yeah.
they should, bro, because they'll bring it back.
Yeah,
Like,
kids are
what-
fucking soft.
Yeah,
as
what
fuck
the
about that.
fuck?
And on that note,
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Dude, I don't know. This has been a fun one. Should we?
I'm trying to eat, bro. I mean, I know we could do more. By the way, another question for you guys that they had, but you guys already answered it, was your car setup and what you guys use.
Yeah, so it's
Drive
just
together.
it's literally as simple as possible. Cut knuckles. If it's a stock Miata with 100 horsepower, whatever coils you
Yeah,
got.
Yeah.
yeah. Pretty
Whatever
much.
ones make the car low enough to be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And
I feel
then
like Miatas are light enough where the coilover may not
They're actually heavier than
work
you would
as
think.
hard. Really?
Dude,
Yeah,
it
those
doesn't-
cars are
it's-
heavier than
It's
you
got
think.
100 horsepower.
Yeah.
You just gotta drive
we're
fast.
not doing
Yeah.
anything cool enough where it matters.
Any aftermarket coilover is going to be stiff enough that the car doesn't really have suspension anyway, so it just skips around.
Yeah, it's just simple.
I just want the price of them to
Just
stop
very
going
like
up.
I welded up a dual caliper setup. Like they didn't make them.
Yeah, me and you both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
think
both
So
did.
like
All of
we
us
all did it.
Actually,
But
I
I
did
tried it
yours,
out.
yeah.
I took a caliper, set up a stock caliper, cut some metal, and blasted it
And
together
we
with
did
a
that.
welder.
We did that in your parents' garage.
It's been on the car for 12 years.
Bearings are still fine.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
replaced
yeah.
I replaced them.
Oh, you replaced them?
Yeah, I always.
Oh,
years.
we
No, I
replaced
never
mine.
replaced shit. I don't replace mine either.
It's a big game decision.
I think I left
Replace
it on
bearings.
I left it on the control arms and everything. I built Frankie's. I built Dave's. I built everybody's at one point.
Yeah.
Well,
What car
Welcome.
does Dave drive? Are we talking about Dave and Jay?
Yeah.
What
He's
car
got
does
a-
Dave have?
He's got
Miata
it's a
and
1.6 turbo
And an S14.
and a Miata and an S14. Forgot about that car.
If he still has it. I think
I've
he
yet to
does.
meet that guy too. Dave? and
Dave?
Jay.
Dave, come on the podcast.
Yeah, you should have Dave on the podcast.
That'd be good.
You're
Anytime
going to
he
need more time.
I mean, anytime he wants, he can come on this podcast.
Like
I think Frankie
Mark can talk
brought
a
it up
lot.
too.
I feel like.
Well, the
Dave
thing is,
can.
when Dave and I are together, we both don't shut the
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah,
up.
I would,
That's a
I
we
would,
would just
I
be
would say
sitting
I'd
here.
love to come back, but you probably can't be by myself.
No, I'll do. Listen, anytime you guys are just like, "Hey, Mark,"
Yeah, you definitely could come by yourself. By the way, yeah, because when you get into something, you have a lot to say about
Yeah,
it,
dude.
and it's good.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
why I don't
You
talk
just
a
got
lot.
to crack that shell.
That's
Yeah.
why.
That's
That's
why I
why
don't-
Theo's in the garage. He's just silent,
Yeah.
just building.
he
it
is
up.
silent. It's weird.
You
as hell
gotta
seeing
hit Theo
Theo.
with the right
It
question.
freaks me the fuck out. The dude's like over here, just like he's like, you know, he's in it, but he's just not saying anything. You're like, "Hey, dude, what's up?" He's like, "Nothing, dude." I'm just like, okay, but then you look at his project and it's like so deep into it. I'm like, yeah, fucking jeez, dude.
You said his garage is like
Fighting
Area 51.
mental battles.
Yeah, you don't know it. You don't know what's happening over there. You're
Yeah.
like, Theo, what are you working on today? He's like, and then he just tells you about this thing. You know,
Drive by the house every time you go home.
I do. I drive past him every time. ask him how many times I stop in. Fucking none, because we're not real friends. We just live near each other.
Same thing with Josh.
Yeah,
When
same
I
thing
lived
with
near
Josh.
some
That's fucking
friends, the only
crazy.
thing this every time I might not stop
You
in
look
your
upset
house.
about it.
I might not stop in your
Nah,
house,
dude.
but if I'm driving past,
No,
I'm
because I
on
get
the
it.
horn.
No, because I get
Yeah,
it. Because
crazy.
this is the problem: is we've reached a point where we're older, right? So there's the whole time thing that we're just worried about. But like we all know that, like, what was the post where it's like, "Yo, I'm just gonna go out to my car and leave," or like, "Oh, I'm gonna go leave." Oh, I'll walk you out to your car, and then you're in the like,
Oh, where it's like, hey,
you're in
dude,
the
what are you
driveway
doing?
talking for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Josh is like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop by," and then like next thing we know, it's 8 o'clock.
I
Yeah, that's
literally
what
have to be
happened.
like, I'm not staying long.
Yeah,
You're going to
yeah.
show me the one
That's
thing, or I'm picking up one tool that
Well, that's
I need.
dangerous when you live so close to each other. Yeah.
It really
That's
is.
why we don't see each other.
Yeah.
But like,
I thought you
I'll
were
even
gonna
like,
say
hey,
something else.
I got to run to Theo's house to grab some. I'll be back in 20 minutes. And my old lady be like, yeah.
And
okay,
it's
like
and
4
it's not
hours.
No.
like we couldn't share a shop because I work on the ground without workbenches. Theo would never be able to handle that.
I work out of a garage that's half the size of this room.
That's sick. The Miata could
Miata
there.
fit perfect in there.
Yeah, the mini truck's in there now,
Mark will
though.
also gonna be like, you're gonna finish that for like everything. So like it'll be like, oh, those knuckles you're gonna use those.
Yeah,
Or-
you gonna eat
Oh,
that
those-
chicken finger that's been sitting there for a while?
Yep. That's
those,
me.
those tires sitting in the corner, like you gonna use those or?
Yo,
I
yo,
mean, I personally think this is one of the best.
this is a team dynamic.
Yes. Yeah. This is like the chemistry between you
about our
guys is perfect. Like,
What about our team, Frankie?
on that note, that's it for another episode of the After Hours
about our team?
podcast.
Oh no, goodbye.
Hello.
Yes.
Chicken and rice.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening. This has
bro.
been another episode of Faction After Hours with Team Drift Snake. Thank you guys so much.
Long snake.
Thank you
12
guys.
foot 6.
Love you guys. Thank you.
36
Appreciate
feet.
it.
Some shit.
36 feet.
Peace.
That's a long ass snake.
That was sus as fuck. Yeah, nah, you made it go sus.
Watch out for the scratch off debris.
Oh yeah, Mark was freaking mid-pod just scratching off some scratch-off tickets.
Is he?
I don't think he hit big.
Our time's tough.
Yeah.
If he hit big right there, I would have made him give me half.
That's crazy.
Or he wasn't getting out of here. Like there's
Just
no
lock
way.
him in
Yep,
here.
something would have happened. We would have had to drag the body to the back.
That's
like
called
his fucking night terrors.
hostage.
Yeah. You have
Oh.
night terrors like him?
Only when I was a kid.
What did you?
It was like it'd be a reoccurring thing. It would be like a sound that I would just hear over and over and over again. It was almost like a giant stone rolling. That sound. Think of that. And I would be awake and still hear it. And that shit just,
What?
yeah, shit would fuck me up, dude.
That's called being schizophrenic.
No.
You sure?
Yes. It never happens anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, that was like a reoccurring nightmare I'd have. I guess a terror. Yeah. Definitely some
It would wake you up.
other dark shit. Like, I was scared of something, but it was the sound that I was mostly scared of.
Alrighty. Some
Yeah,
of us had different childhoods, I guess, so it makes sense. I
Yeah.
mean, people, things happen. And
You just have little happy dreams?
yeah. Well, yes, for the most part, yes. The answer is yes. But
Wow.
I did have that one dream that would happen over and over again, where I would just fall backwards into my bed. A door would open, and I'd go down a tube, and then like I don't really remember what was down there, but nothing good.
Yeah. Going
like-
to the upside down.
Like experiments going on and shit. Like
Oh.
I also have nightmares about UFOs. That's why I don't fuck with aliens. Like I
What if you've been abducted?
could have been. Yeah,
You look like it.
I do look like an alien, but I don't fuck with aliens, dude.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah. But yeah, Team Drift Snake.
Yeah, really good podcast.
They're funny. They're really funny.
Yeah, they are.
Their dynamic is great.
The dynamic is perfect. Like, I couldn't even try to formulate a better team dynamic than those three personalities.
Yeah, dude. They're just cool dudes, and just Theo, his like demeanor is just so funny, even though he's not trying to be funny.
Yeah. He's probably the funniest one, and he's not even trying to be funny. Yeah. That episode should have happened a while ago, but I'm glad it took this long because it was even better.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll have them back on eventually, and we'll get an update from them. I was talking to Theo and Josh. We're trying to make some plans for this year, so maybe we'll do some stuff. So that'd be cool.
Nice.
I also kind of, if we're gonna start doing those shop tour videos, I kind of want to go to Theo's garage. I don't know why. I feel like
Yeah.
it could be interesting.
Mark called it Area 51.
Yeah, so it
Like
could
you don't step in there.
Yeah, it could be interesting. All right, so
How's life, Frank?
my life, honestly, pretty good right now. The shop's doing well, and that's pretty much my entire life. So as long as that's doing well, then we're doing well, and I'm doing well.
Nice.
How's your life?
It's good.
All
Good.
right. No more details than that. Okay. Guys, it's almost the end of January right now. Our sweepstakes, what do you want to call it? I'm going to call it a giveaway.
Giveaway /
Yeah.
sweepstakes / whatever.
Yeah. Our Origin Labo giveaway is coming to an end in another week almost.
Yeah, just about a week.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested in trying to win a Origin Labo body kit for any car of your choosing, just buy literally anything on our website.
A minimum of $5. Every
Yeah.
$5 is one entry. So
Yeah, every $5 is one entry, and the more you spend, the more chances you have to win. If you buy our merchandise, our faction merch, basically any clothing, stickers, stuff like that, you're going to be getting double entries for this month. So, yeah, definitely check that out. We will most likely be doing a giveaway every month this year. So just stay tuned. And yeah, if you don't win this one, you'll definitely have a high chance to win the next one. So, and we are trying to choose things that owners of different vehicles can
benefit from.
Yeah, because I don't want to just give away a certain specific S chassis thing. I'd rather give away something a little bit more universal. So
Yeah.
some months will be bigger than others. Some months will be smaller, but this month is probably going to be the best one of the best ones. So yeah, make sure you check that out. The details are on our website. And if you need any of your cars worked on, please hit us up. We are, I wouldn't say we're slammed right now at all, but we're getting busy, and it's very rare to be getting busy this early in the year. So that means it's only going to get crazier as it gets warmer outside. So if you want to get your car worked on or anything, make sure to send us an email or give the shop a call, and we can get you set up.
Yes, and we just about a week left for our in-house service special. Doing 20% off drivetrain fluid flush for the rest of the month. So you have about a week left. If you're local and want to redeem that, come on through.
And that covers any, like, what, transmission and
Transmission, oil change,
Differential.
fluid change.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. What else we got going on? Well, we obviously have a Patreon account. We should
Yes.
probably cover that.
Yeah, we've released some stuff on there in the recent weeks.
Yeah,
I mean, we do every week, but some weeks there's a little bit more content if there's more stuff going on in the shop.
yeah. Anytime there's things going on in the shop that we think we can make some Patreon content on, we just take the opportunity to do it. So some months are better than others. I would say the last 3 weeks have been pretty good. So if you guys want to get more content from us, just check out our Patreon account. There's 3 different tiers on there. First tier is $5. That gets you access to pretty much all the content. $10 tier is pretty much just if you're interested in giving us a little bit extra. And the $15 tier gets you a merch bundle every time we release new merch. So those are the 3 tiers. Just make sure you check those out on the Patreon. And yeah, that covers that.
Yeah, and we have a couple new products on the website that we've uploaded in the past few days. The HKS Nardi wheel is still available if you'd like to pre-order that. The last day for pre-order is February 28th.
How much is that wheel?
It's about $800.
That's a lot of entries.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So Theo was here last night, and he literally sat down and started ordering stuff online because he wanted to get the entries. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
And he bought a whole bunch of merch, and that's double entry, so.
yeah, the more merch you buy, the more entries. So I'm just telling everyone right now, like, if you're interested in Origin Lab at all, you should be buying everything you need for your car right now. That way you're raising your chances. Like, if you're gonna buy the stuff anyway, like in a month or 2 months, you might as well just buy now. That way you get your opportunity higher. Your chances increase the more stuff you buy. So
Yeah, and as we've already said multiple times, we are an online retailer, and if there's something on the website that you don't see, send us an email. Maybe we can find it for you, help source it, and put it on the website, and you can buy it through us.
yeah, you can always just send us an email if we don't have it, and we can get it added to the website. There's another thing I forgot to mention that is actually pretty important. We offer a firm on the website. So let's say you don't have enough money to buy something that you need to get for your car anyway. You can affirm it, and you're still going to get the same entries.
Yes.
So definitely worth considering. Affirm, I think the minimum order value is like around $250, $300, something like that. So yeah, if you got, I don't even know I feel like you don't even need really good credit to get Affirm approved.
No, you don't.
Yeah. So.
We also accept PayPal, and PayPal has those same options. So
Oh yeah, paying for and all that.
yeah, and they have PayPal monthly pay too.
Yeah, there's a lot of financing options out there now. So, I would definitely take it into consideration when trying to win one of these giveaways we're throwing every month. And if you haven't already, please leave us a review on our podcast. No matter what listening app you're using right now, they all help us out, and it's honestly the only way to really bump us up in the algorithm. So we would appreciate it. Anything else, Malcolm?
I think that's about it. Thank you everybody for all the orders this month.
Yeah, we've been
I
getting a
guess
lot.
the giveaway is very enticing, so we appreciate you guys buying stuff on the website. It
Yeah.
helps us too.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for listening. We just had someone come in today tell us he's a listener of the podcast, and he doesn't even drift. So it's
Yeah.
pretty cool to hear. So we like when that happens, because obviously people who drift listen to this podcast because it's mostly about drifting. But people who don't even listen, the people that don't even drift listen to this podcast. That's pretty awesome. So that means we're growing. So thank you guys as usual, and make sure you check out our sponsors. Have a good one.
See ya.